full court trio. It's the full court trio. They stay applying pressure. Triangle offense, running, gunning. Who's better? K-Sap on the post. He the man front and center. Swing it out the Keisha. She the queen, that's the sister. Got the bro Clyde glide through. Now you history. The ball at the top of the key. He on the scene. Give you 3 the hard way. Moderators getting rid of. Any violators put a hater on hiatus. Pull up front row. Trolls getting finger rolled. Block your shot at the rim, Matumbo. No, not in my house. It's the big 3. We talk the game the best. I need an S. Livest podcast, get your views up. I average a triple-double, sending you players back to the huddle. Keep your rebuttal, stutter, step and cross you over. No look past behind the back, you on the poster. Money, talk that talk, just be ready to pour confetti. Kiss the rings of the chest, that's legendary. The numbers don't lie, most valuable podcast. Fast breakdown through the lane, steam dash. Money, it's the full court trio. We're applying pressure. Yo, the bro Clyde, the sister Keisha, the queen. Duval, K-Sap, y'all know what time it is. Introducing full court trio. We up 3-0. This is 3-peat, 3 in a row. It's the full court trio. We up 3-0. It's the 3-peat, 3 in a row. Let's go.
Hey everybody, this your girl Keisha with the Full Court Trio. Happy to have y'all rocking with us on a Friday night. Y'all see the topic. We're going to do Paige versus Caitlyn, media lies, and the front office is holding back the Twin Towers, my Camila Cardosa and Angel Reese. Y'all come on in the building. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the Full Court Trio, make sure you hit the subscribe button so I don't have to come look for you. I got my boy Duval and So Pretty Tony on the panel because Bro Claude, y'all keep him in your prayers. He is at his niece's funeral, and K-Sap is called himself treating his wife for their wedding anniversary. So they needed to spend time with family. So you got Keisha, Duval, and So Pretty Tony. What's going on, panel? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Wonderful on this fine Friday.
Right.
Fine Friday.
How was your day? Because mine was hectic. I don't know.
It was easy. It was an easy day today. I enjoyed my day today. It was more relaxing than most.
Okay. I'm glad you had a good day. What about you, Duval? What you was doing over there in your neck of the woods?
I ain't had nothing to celebrate, so I'm here.
What you mean you had nothing to celebrate?
I mean, boss man had, say anniversary and shout out to Bro Claude and his family and keep him in their prayers. Meanwhile, I had nothing, just a normal day, so I'm here with y'all. So you know what I'm saying. So that means I need to find something to do.
Let me tell you something, Duval. I feel the same way. I was like, oh, I ain't got nothing to celebrate. I want to go do something, but never mind. I'm here with y'all. I guess I'm gonna celebrate with Duval and So Pretty Tony. And Duval, don't act like it ain't a celebration to be on the panel with me. Don't be acting like that, man. Don't do me like that, man.
Not already.
Like that. Hey, let me say hi to people in the chat. What's up, T. Camilla, Brian Lewis? I see you, Tiara, in the dark with a smile. Miss D, Duval's favorite.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Jemima daughter? What's going on, Reddit Milky Way? Donna C, I see you in the building. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Brian Lewis, I see you. Donna C. Hey, man, y'all come on in the building. We're going to get it cracking here in a little bit. What's up, Jackie? What's up, Jackie? How you doing? And look, Gemini, Stacks cooking. Now, I don't know if I've seen that. What's up? What up, Gemini? Look, what's up, She Wins? What's up? How y'all feeling tonight? I hope y'all had a good Friday. I was running around like something. It was crazy today. My kid, y'all, my oldest is moving away from the nest. She gonna move on to Houston, Duval and Tony. So she moved on Sunday. So it's a lot of stuff going on. Even though my house is being tore up, it'll be all over at the end of this weekend. She's gonna take all that stuff with her that she keep ordering from Amazon.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what they say about Houston?
I Go on, tell me.
They got high STD rates, so tell her be careful.
I'ma tell her to be careful. She say she grown. She 24, the ball. She done graduated college, got a master's degree. She's taking a job down there. So my hands are up. I told her
Yep.
to call me if she need me. We'll be down. It's only 4 hours away.
I tell her rather call you than the gynecologist. That's all it is.
Next,
I'm gonna say
please
high
don't
STD
call
rate,
me for that. Please call the doctor.
the high STD rate in
I
Houston.
need you
So
to come hold our hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, tell her, look, I done told her all the stuff. I told her Houston is about that life,
They
but
about
you
to
know,
laugh.
she young and Houston is popping, is more popping than Dallas. Well, you know what I mean. It's just a different vibe.
Right.
Dallas is cool too, but Houston is popping, popping, popping.
I'm just telling you, they passing out two things in Houston: STD and grills. So
You
you know,
know,
either one, you know
yes,
what I'm
Miss
saying?
D, I'm gonna miss my baby. That's my firstborn. And you know, she to be honest with you, she keep me straight because I am more like my son. I'll be all over the place, and she is a to-do list person. Check the box, all that. I just be living life. So, you know, we get on her nerves a lot. So I can understand her why she wanna go out on her own so she can get some order. Me and my son just be we just get it how we live, Tony, and we
I
just
know
get
how
out.
that go.
Yeah.
I know how
So
that goes.
but you know, I am praying for her. Look, so she don't be messing around with them people that Duvall know. So
Yeah.
you know,
Houston,
Duvall.
Houston
Duval,
Sun
go on and
says,
put that word in Duval and telling folks stay away.
yeah,
The
you know,
yeah.
she just got to talk to mob ties. You know, mob ties in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Mob ties with Drake and Mike and what was it called? Jay Prince and all them. You know, and
Oh,
Jay
is that where he at? Okay,
yeah,
okay,
mob
okay.
ties. Yep. You
Yeah,
know
I
what
can't
I'm
make.
saying?
Yeah, I can't be mad. Look at K Septon roll up in the building talking. Oh,
What?
you supposed to be celebrating your 23rd year of being married, and you putting something in the chat. Your wife gonna kill you. She gonna slap you around. You supposed to be focused, KSAP. Focus
Focus.
on her.
That's right. I don't want to see you on camera with a black eye, man.
No, me neither. The ball can't save you, KSAP. The ball gonna run from Mrs. KSAP. He not gonna even try to
Yeah.
fight.
No, not at all. Wonderful lady. You know, so I met her in person. Very kind, very compassionate, amazing woman. She was great to me, and I appreciate her. So happy anniversary to the boss man and his wife. Hope they have many more, and be an example for all of us that's trying to, what I'm saying, live that life and live it the right way.
I'm with you. I'm
Absolutely.
with you. No, no. It takes a lot to stay together for 23 years, y'all. 'Cause, look.
Especially today's
Mhm.
times. Cause let's be honest. Cause I'm finna go on tangent real quick.
Go ahead.
There's a financial incentive not to do things for the long term.
Mm,
Back in the day, when you had children, you didn't have to worry about child support, so you stayed with the child father. Now
right.
today, marriages, when marriages didn't work out, you had that scarlet letter on your chest. So you didn't want that scarlet letter on your chest, so you stayed married. Now
Even
today,
if you was miserable.
hmm
I know.
Mm-hmm.
even
Yep.
when Papa was a Rolling Stone,
Right.
have a kid down the street, and then you don't meet him to the funeral. But that's yeah, now.
That actually happened in my
That
family
happens all the
before.
time.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know who them people were. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep
Now,
going.
okay, so now today's society is like, when a woman don't feel like she get what she want, quit. Divorce, pay me. If she feel like she having children and she don't like the child father anymore, hey, get out the house, pay me. And so there's no incentives for people to stay together anymore. Everybody, women have a financial incentive to break away. So when
Yeah,
you have people like K-Sap and his wife and they stay together, that tell you their love was unconditional. That tell you their love was unbreakable. because it's easy for people to break away now
Yeah,
because of the financial incentive to, saying move on, and there's no more a stigma of, hey, I'm a divorcee. Look at Jennifer Lopez. She divorced what, 4 times?
don't get on J Lo. J Lo said there's too many people looking at that back,
Yeah.
and she has option. Don't you get on J Lo on
She
this
got
show?
options. She needed change after change after change.
She say
Yeah.
when it ain't working, she got to go. She got
Just need change, man.
Yeah, she had all kinds of options. She went from what the restaurant, the guy that was the server, and she married him and helped him run the
that was
restaurant.
a mistake. That was
Then she had the backup dancer. Say I guess he couldn't dance anymore. So since she divorced him,
that was a
she
mistake.
had, and then what you had, what's the guy named Anthony, something Anthony?
Yeah, the Latino
Yeah,
star.
the one they said
What's his name? Shit.
That's when she had the kids for.
Mark Anthony.
Yeah, Mark Anthony. That's his
Mark
name.
Anthony,
They
that's
said what occurred was the reason why they started falling apart because remember her, Mark Anthony and J Lo, not J Lo, but what's the girl name? Jada Pickett. Remember when they had that little show on TNT?
Well, first of all, Mark Anthony is you know, she probably met her match with Mark Anthony. Mark
I'm
Anthony.
sure she did.
Yeah, Mark Anthony, he collect beautiful women now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
remember what occurred was Mark Anthony and J Lo, or not J Lo, but Jada Pickett had that TV show, the Doctor Show on TNT.
Yeah, I remember they cut that mess short.
They said they got a little bit too close.
Yeah.
So she had him. She
Mark
left
Anthony
him.
a pimp though,
Yeah. And then
Pimp daddy. Pimp daddy.
and
Yep,
then she
yeah.
had A-Rod, and then I guess A-Rod got off the roids. He ain't no allegedly. He got busted for steroids. So he got off the roids and maybe what I'm saying, maybe yeah.
Look,
So now saying
A-Rod.
Sometimes when you get off them roids, things happen.
and
Yeah,
then
you don't
and
look the
then
same.
she ain't
It
married.
don't work the same either. Oh, I'm sorry,
I
sis.
know.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, what I'm saying, she ain't married this dude, but we already know he a little Fruit Loop, and that's
Oh,
Diddy.
she got a new one?
No, I did it back in the day. Diddy, before Diddy was really
Oh,
big.
yeah, the fruit. Well, we should have known who you was talking about when you said Fruit Loop.
Yeah,
That was
Fruit
some
Loop.
look, I keep saying it. That was a mistake.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was all over the place.
The ball.
That's probably the only person that Diddy ain't hit. He hit all the other women. He hit all the other women and made them do them freak offs. He ain't made J-Lo do them freak offs.
J-Lo got up about she got up out of there. She said, "Nah, play
Left real quick.
Yeah, J-Lo mama ain't play that.
No.
J-Lo mama ain't play that. She was a
Her
mama.
mama don't play. Yeah,
Her mama was like Kia Brooks, with Fly J. She ain't play that.
Yeah, her
shit,
mama. Her mama told her, "Look, you trying to build something. You ain't got time for that."
Yeah, the TV show was called Hawthorne with Jada Pinkett.
Oh yes,
yeah, I like that show.
That was a good show. I love that show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they got
I
a
love
little bit
that
too
show.
close, and that when that divorce happened, allegedly.
Allegedly.
You say allegedly. Hold on, y'all. I can't mess around with Devon because Devon gonna have us up here going through all J Lo's mistakes.
I got one more thing to say. And
oh shit,
your mama daughter, I know she in the chat. Tell your mama stop cussing me out. That's all I got.
She probably encouraged her to cuss you out because you get on people's nerves every now and again.
She get triggered about that Camilla, so stop cussing me out.
Hey, guess what our first topic is?
Go ahead.
That gets us to pivot into our first topic, y'all. We're gonna talk about the Twin Towers. The Twin Towers were twinning last night. I mean, Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso put on a clinic on what you're supposed to do in the post and sharing with the bigs. They would with that high-low action, they was just rolling last night. The Liberty didn't really have an answer for it. So you had two bigs in double digit 20 over 20 points. And I think Angel Reese had 10 rebounds, and I want to say Camilla maybe had what 15. Mm-hmm. So we see the vision that look Teaspoon had last year. Kind of we see bits and pieces of this because they did this in another game, like right before Camilla went overseas to play in that tournament. But what we're gonna talk about before I play this clip, we're gonna talk about after I play the post press conference after that game. We're gonna talk about what do the Twin Towers need from the front office to be successful, because we see glimpses of that tandem can work, but it's specific needs I think they need in order to be successful on the court long term. Because we keep seeing these glimpses, but they don't have a supporting cast. Go ahead, Deval.
I was gonna say before you go, the game that you're talking about, it wasn't just the LA game when Camilla had 27, Angel had 18, 17, 7, and 6 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It was also the Washington Mystics game when Angel played in front of her grandmother when she had 20.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
I think Camilla had 21 and something. I want to say 10 or something like that. So they did a couple times this year.
Yeah. That's why I say we see glimpses. I mean, like last night, 22 and 15, 21 and 10. And the biggest thing is both of them had, Camilla had 5 assists, like Deval pointed out last night, and Angel had 3 assists. You got 2 of your bigs assisting more than the guards on this team. So we're gonna talk about what we think they need, what Chicago needs to do, what players they need to surround these 2 ladies with for them to be successful together. But let me play the post conference last night, because I just think Camilla and Angel are so funny, y'all, together.
Hilarious.
That it is must see TV. And I know people talk about they don't like being with the media, but then when you see them together, you like, yeah, I understand.
2 little kids. 2 little kids.
I understand why they don't like, because Camilla's face, Lord, is
expressions
is freaking comical, y'all, because she is she
look at you start off showing up. Hey, look at it.
She is funny, y'all. All right, we gonna play. Here we go.
So anyone can start. We'll start with player questions first. Start front row. Andrew. I'm not sure.
Congratulations on the win for you all. First for you, Angel. You had the warm embrace with Teresa after the game. What this win means to you to defeat Liberty, playing well hot. You had to show the composure that you did down the stretch.
Yeah. First, obviously, it's for Sloot. Everything that she contributed to New York, being able to be here in this moment with her and see that ring was amazing. And hopefully one day we can get that as well. But I mean, New York's a great team. We don't take it for granted that they're the champions, but we came out and punched. This is our second win against a top 2 team, 2 teams that have been in the championship last year. So that's why it's so frustrating after games, because we know we can beat the best teams. And that's why we're so hard on each other. So I'm really happy with the team tonight. And I think everybody came out and showed up.
And that warm embrace you have with Teresa to do it, how she's always been loved here, be able to have a performance like that with her, what that meant to you.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a relationship with her probably for over a year now. She's been having my back through everything, and it's just great to have a legend that has done so many great things for New York, see her name on the ground, on the court, and I just admire everything that she does, and she continues to show up for me, and I just appreciate it.
We'll go to Alyssa, second row on your left.
Be specific, because Camilla won't answer no questions.
You know, I'm just here.
I think just as a team effort, we knew who the ball was going to get to, Sabrina, and I think our guards. Kudos to our guards tonight for playing so well against her. I think she was over 5 from 3. Yeah, she was over 5 from 3. So just kudos to them. They followed the personnel. I think it was mostly Ariel. She did a great job guarding her and making sure she was over the coverages and did everything to execute it. So we wouldn't be able to do this without the guards.
We'll go to Brian, front row.
Dave, I just wanted to ask you, so 29 minutes tonight, you mentioned pregame that you were okay with going for the minutes. How you feeling this?
I wasn't okay. Tyler will tell you and T will tell you. I wasn't okay, but I'm happy now. Hopefully I'm off minute restriction, but just being able to be out there and just give energy. I just want to give as much energy as I can because I know how much I do give, even if I'm not scoring. I was setting score a lot in the first half, and going into the third quarter, but just being able to be out there and just give whatever I can defensively, rebounds, steals, whatever I can out there. So I was a little frustrated in the first half because I'm trying to spare out how many minutes I can play, but I'm happy we won, so that's all that matters.
We'll go to the front row on your right.
Hey, good. Y'all need to ask Camilla questions.
No, I'm just here for emotional support.
Okay. Yeah.
So last week, I spent some time with David later. And he was loving the game. He actually said that you remind him of himself going into the play for the Lakers. He no shade, like just developing his own time, able to drive the basket, rebound at a high clip. Two-part question: have you watched James Worthy's game 1 and 2? I guess response to that.
No, I haven't. I haven't watched much of this game, but now that I know, I'll go back and watch some clips of him. But I just try to perfect my own craft. I think everybody has their own pace. Everybody wants me to be able to do things right at their time, and I do things at my own time, and I don't let anybody speed me up. I continue to work. I know I put my head down and work. I mean, nobody's giving me jump shots. It's not like I'm passing up jump shots. Everybody's guarding me up, so I'm going to blow by them every chance that they get. And the shots that I've taken this year, when they had backing off me, I have taken the shot, either made it or I missed it. So I know I'm just continuing to get better and just continue to build confidence.
I guess rebound-wise, you are a rebounding machine. Were there people, I guess, video-wise, tape-wise, in both the NBA team and the WNBA, that you kind of watched just the way that they were able to get the ball? Because you in the basketball like what?
Not really. Obviously, I watched Dennis Rodman. You always need a player that's on the team that's willing to do the dirty work, and I'm always willing to do the dirty work. However, I got to get it. We have great stars on our team that can do a lot of great things, but I mean, not a lot of times people want to do the dirty work. So I'm willing to go in there and get a black eye, or go in there to. I mean, I've been injured a lot, so obviously I'm in there banging for sure. So just continue to do whatever I can for the team, just to help us win. Thank you.
Second row on your right.
Hey, Angel, tonight, based on your issues, how important is it to the youth of the city that rise in the technical trade?
Yeah, I love New York. Coming to New York, I'm from the East Coast. Baltimore is like 3-4 hours away, so everybody always comes out and supports. So it's great to be here and be in this moment. Obviously, also play against Sabrina that has her own shoe and the great things that she's done as well. So I have a lot of great people to look up to, and a lot of great players throughout this league. Brianna Stewart, Asia, Stewie, and all the great players that are playing with the shoes. Yeah.
But not how important it is to bring the brand and not let the confidence be of yours.
Yeah, I think it's important. I tell young girls, go where you want it, go where they're going to maximize who you are, and go where you know that they'll be and stand on who you are. I mean, I'm unapologetically me, and I think that's the brand that they are. And just being able to do that and being able to know that AI and Shaq have my back. They were two great players, and they did a lot of great things with Reebok. When you see Reebok, you know Shaq and AI. So when you look up, I want to know that on the women's side that when you speak of Reebok, you speak of Angel.
We'll go to front row on the right. One question apiece, please.
Camilla, what was your thoughts on your performance tonight?
I think I did a great job. Shout out to my teammates.
We'll go to second row on the left.
I'm gonna try again for Camila. Okay, so you're obviously always gonna be
Look at her face.
the second half of the season.
So,
Like 6 overall in the league, rebounding.
T.
Can you just talk a little bit about this growth in that category?
I think I just try to inspire myself after Angel. She's a great rebounder, so I just try to go out there and do the same thing.
We'll go back to Andrew. One question apiece, please. Time for a few more.
Well, we too long, Cam, but we gotta give you praise for the
she is through with this. Look at her eyes.
Been done with this.
Oh, I like to pass the ball. I think that's one thing that's very underrated about me, and I like to get assists. So, yeah.
We'll go back to Brian.
Question for you. We just want to get your thoughts on Michaela's play.
Look at her face. Like, leave me alone. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, just continue to build Michaela's confidence. She was here in New York. She won Rookie of the Year. So just knowing that you got to continue to just tell her, like, I told her in the game, I was like, actually, I can't share what I told her. I said, whoever they put in front of you,
Never mind.
in other words, whoever they put in front of you, you got to kill them. Like, I think people sleep on you. Last game wasn't her best game, and she came out and came with a lot of confidence and gave us what she could give us. So I'm really happy for Michaela. She's our glue. She always gives us energy. She's smiling through the ups and the downs, and she's just a great teammate that you always want to have on the team.
Go back to the front row on your right.
She's like, not another one.
I'm just curious, what was your point of entry for basketball? The WNBA, who did you enjoy last?
Asia Wilson. I always watch her play. I mean, I went to college in South Carolina because of her, and I always admire her game. So, yeah.
We'll close out with one last question from the front row on the right.
I just put the basket in the hole.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Tyler's up next.
She wanted to say something else so bad.
That baby like, no, I'm okay. Y'all ask all the questions to Angel. She got it.
I'm here for moral support. That's all I'm here for.
That's all I'm here for. I'm not, so Lord Jesus. But back to the look, they don't have no beef at all, y'all.
Zero.
So
said that from the very beginning. Whoever said that is a lie.
Clear. Angel's the alpha, and Camilla is okay with being the beta. She don't have no aspirations, Duvall and Tony, of being in Angel's shoes. You can see it all on her face. Look, no, go. She got
the hell out of Angel, man.
Here for moral support.
She's here for moral support. Angel, do all the talking. I'm here for moral support.
I'm here, She don't like the media at all. You can tell it. But we gonna get to it. What do you all think the Twin Towers need from Chicago? What players do they need to surround these two ladies with? I'll go to you, Tony, first. What do you think?
You need some solid shooters, and a very good point guard.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you get a semi point guard, right? That's better than what we have. Even if we had Allen, who we had last year, that would help. That would help because she would match up well with she would match up real well with Ariel Atkins, right? And that would free her up, and it would also free up Rachel Banham to be able to just take the jumpers that she needs to take and be solid with it, right? So that will open up the floor. But if you are constantly passing up an opportunity to get a point guard, a good point guard, a facilitator, not someone that want to come in and take jump shots. We all know point guards like to take the little short middies and stuff like that while trying to drive to the basket and drop the dimes off, right? But you need a really good facilitator for these two bigs. You get them a really good facilitator. They already facilitate for each other really well, but you get one more facilitator out of a point guard that can open up the floor a little bit more by allowing your 2 and your 3 to do their jobs, then you can flourish. I don't see a whole lot of individuals that are willing to come to Chicago, but you could have used any one of those guards in the beginning of the season. Kelsey Plum. Of course, Plum gonna take as many shots as she can, but as you can see later on in the league, in the season for LA, she kind of settled in and stopped trying to be the one.
Right.
I'm not gonna be the one to do it all. I have players I'm surrounded by. So now she's facilitating more, which is much needed. So you needed a guard similar to that. I like Slim, but I don't think Slim would have been a good pick. I know that's one of Angel's idols and stuff like that, but Slim to me would not have been a great pick because Slim likes to shoot the ball way too much. Right? So you have to look at the style of play with the different guards that we have in the league that were free at the time, or that you could have traded for, or that you could have used. So there's, without having that in the front court the GM doing a good job of trying to help find that stuff, what y'all call him, the Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Right? Without him doing his due diligence and finding a good point guard. I know he got what he got in Sloot, right? Sloot to me has age on her. She has too much age on her, right? And we spent too much time trying to find individuals that have been bench players and weren't, I don't want to say given opportunity, because they got the opportunity when they were signed on that contract. So that was the opportunity. Now the rest of that is up to them when they're in the gym and they're in practice and they're trying to earn their minutes, and then they're getting outplayed, so they're sitting on the bench. But you need a good point guard who's a great facilitator. Without it, you're not going to be able to match up. You're constantly going to have to use your bigs to do what they're doing. But even with them doing what they're doing every night, and Angel pushing the tempo like she pushing, man, that basketball last night. Now that was the team in which we were looking for.
The tempo
all season. That tempo, they're young. And I've said this a few times. Sophomores and rookies are just fast. They're used to a fast-paced game because they're more efficient. You slow them down, you don't know what you're going to get from them. They're going to stand around. They're not going to know where to go. They're going to get confused. Should I go? Should I not go? And then I don't want to say get lost, but they get confused. Like, what do you want me to do next? Right? Because that's where the veterans come in, and they're facilitating out there, and they have them moving like they need them to move. But you don't need to do that with Angel. And so much so with Camilla, because Camilla, as you can see, Camilla gonna do whatever Angel wanted to do.
Right.
She gonna do, Angel say go jump, and she gonna say how high. She gonna say slap the backboard. She say okay. Right. So I mean, that's how they play. I love it. I hope they have a long, successful journey together, right? Because I think that in this league right now, if you even tried to split either one of them up, Angel's gonna be okay wherever, right? But I think for Camilla, Angel is much needed for Camilla.
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, so I'm cool with that. But yes, you need a facilitator, you need a good guard, and then you need a solid 3-point shooter, a straight knockdown shooter. All those top teams got knockdown shooters right now. Lennox, you got New York, Fever with Mitchell. I mean, you keep going, Vegas, all of them, they got pure shooters. And Bantam is a pure shooter, but Bantam is out of her element when you're forcing her to play the point. I don't care what she was in college.
Right.
It's what you are now.
I agree.
You grow out of certain entities. So that's what they need, and that's what they should have done. That's what the front office should have done.
I agree. Duvall, what you think? What do you think Chicago Sky, what personnel they need to surround these two bigs with?
Angel friends.
Can they play?
I mean, Kai Copper could play and DJ Nate.
Because I about to say we got HVL, she a friend.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? when you got a coach that not a maximizer, that's you know what I'm saying, that's a recipe for disaster. So you need to start there. You need to start with a coach that know how to have creativity when it comes to offensive scheme. That way you can utilize both of those players to the best of their abilities. But like I said again, you need a bucket getter, not somebody that could put up points, but somebody that could get points in bunches. Because like I said, you don't need even though Angel is so much improving in the offensive aspect, she not somebody that could go on a heater like a Rike, Kai Copper, somebody that man to a Ryan Howard. So if you get one of those, she feeds off of that, and she could be a secondary scorer. But she's not somebody that could be a primary scorer as of yet. She's still developing her skill set from an offensive standpoint.
Right.
When it comes to Camilla, like I said, she needs to really tap into her passive ability because Camilla's not a scorer. As much as y'all want to make her a scorer because she's 6'7", but you can't teach effort, heart, and mentality. And there's no shade to her. That's just what she is. But she can be a great passer. and that could supplement her scoring ability that she can't utilize every single game because that's not who she is at heart. But if she implement that passing ability into her offensive repertoire next year, she could really be dangerous. She could really take her game to the next level, even if she's not that scoring machine that people want her to be based on her height and size. So that's where we need to get to as an organization when it comes to those two players in particular, and get players around them like I said, Kyle Copper, somebody that's a bucket getter. That's why I disagree with you on the Brittany Sykes. Yes, Brittany Sykes is say she's not a natural point guard, but she's a bucket getter. And if she's a bucket getter, Angel gonna get them buckets when she got somebody else that can get the buckets with her. What would be difficult for Angel, what would be difficult for Angel field goal percentages and stuff like that is she got to be the person that get the buckets all the time as the first option. She's not at that point yet. So she needs somebody else to take on that scoring load while she could do other things to help the team win, like defense, rebounding, and like I said, controlling the offensive glass and scoring in a secondary role. Because she's still gonna get her points regardless. She just can't get it as the primary focus. So that's where we at as an organization to get those two to the next level. And if I'm Chicago Sky, I will invest in somebody like not only Olivia Mount, but somebody like Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson is somebody that Camilla has a relationship with, have a comfort zone with, and there'll be somebody that know how to get the ball Camilla in places where she'll be comfortable. If you want to increase Camilla's scoring load, so it just this front office has to be creative. This front office has to be transparent, and most importantly, and this is another thing I disagree with you about, so pretty Tony. It's not that players don't want to come to Chicago because how the best way I can describe this is this from a relationship standpoint. When you got a man that's good looking, he don't have to have all the other things for a woman to like fall in love with him. All he got to do is do the bare minimum. And that woman fall in love with him because he's a handsome man. She could parade him around to all her other friends and brag. That's all it is. And that's Chicago Sky. Chicago Sky has a great market and a superstar that most, if not all, players in WNBA love to play with and love to be around because of her celebrity status and who she is as an A-list celebrity. So the only thing Chicago really need to do is clean up the front office and present themselves as if they're trying to be a serious organization. They don't got to have all these fancy whistles and bells and whistles and all that stuff. They don't have to do all that. Chicago Sky ain't Dallas. No disrespect to Dallas, but they ain't Chicago. Chicago Sky ain't, what I'm saying, Atlanta. What I'm saying? Atlanta's a great city, but, what I'm saying, their infrastructure when it comes to their arena and stuff, what I'm saying, is not attractive. Chicago is not DC. What I'm saying, great city again, but their infrastructure and their stadium and stuff like that is not attractive. Chicago is a very attractive market, and they have the most attractive player in WNBA that people like to play with and hang out with because of her celebrity status. All thing they got to do is do the bare minimum. I mean, clean house, from coast to heel, make themselves feel like they're going to be a serious organization, and people will come there and join. But they don't have to do all the extra stuff and have all this top of the line facility and all this other stuff that attract other free agents. They just got to do the bare minimum. Just like y'all women want these handsome men just to be the bare minimum, just don't be disrespectful. Even if you disrespectful, y'all still want. It's just, what I'm saying? That just, what I'm saying, different standards for
What are you rambling about?
To being honest.
You said, hey, don't be throwing.
They got a lot of beautiful
women in there. Stop it.
Look, they got a lot of beautiful women with some suspect looking men.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So y'all say what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, all you gotta do is Chicago Sky do the bare minimum. You already attract the place and destination. You already have an attractive superstar. You don't have to have all this other stuff for people to be attracted to your organization. Just stop being incompetent. So
yeah,
when y'all
they're
say
incompetent, Duval. I don't mean to cut you off. They're incompetent, but at the same time, you're saying they could do the bare minimum. But see, that's what
And
they're
that's the
doing right now.
definition
They're
of
doing the bare
incompetence.
minimum, and that's not why that's why they didn't get what they want. Yes, you need to change the front office, but remember, they changed the front office from the last cruise that all the individuals that were here before, right? So if you changed it from before, and players are saying, "No, I don't want to go. No, I don't want to go there," and they came for visits, and they still say, "No." Nah, so come on, they've done the bare minimum. They've made a change. It ain't the right change. We get that. It's not the right change, right? They need to make another change for the better. But sometimes the bare minimum just isn't enough in this business, because this is a business.
I'm gonna let you finish your
I'm gonna let you
soliloquy.
finish.
because y'all keep cutting me off.
I'm sorry.
But we
Okay,
sorry,
there we go.
Slap. I'm gonna let you finish your soliloquy, but the bare minimum has got them here. Keep going. Keep cooking.
What I mean by bare minimum is, like I said, what we got right now is below bare minimum. I don't even think this is bare minimum.
You think this is below?
incompetence. Yeah, below bare minimum. This is no saying. If you a guy trying to talk to a woman, you say come to my house instead of going on a coffee date. Coffee date is bare minimum. You try to tell me to come to your house, they ain't bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? That's no effort. And right now, Chicago Sky is no effort. Because you can't hire a GM that used to be a developmental coach that think you're gonna be considered a serious organization. This organization's not serious. You gotta hire a legit GM that people respect. You gotta hire a legit coach that people respect. That's bare minimum. Not somebody that nobody else ain't want. So who gonna take this organization seriously if you're not even doing the even simple stuff to make yourself seem like a serious organization? This is a clown show. This ain't like, you know what I'm saying, a organization that people, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, respect. They don't even got no respect from people from the outside because of decisions that they made. That's why I said this is not the bare minimum. This is incompetence. And you can't sell incompetence to free agents that got other places and other options to go to. That's my point.
So you think people that are at an organization that is elite is going to leave elite because there's a pretty man over there at the bare minimum?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're saying?
Not really. No, I say my word, but that's not really. I mean, everybody can't go. Everybody can't go to Liberty.
Look, maybe I'm over here. The man is not a model, but he decent. He has elite portfolio, nice house, nice car. But I see the pretty man over there in a Honda Accord, and I'm gonna leave him for him.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody can go to Liberty.
Because the I ain't gonna say a Honda Accord is not bad minimum. Don't take this the wrong way.
Honda Accord.
I love myself a Honda Accord. So maybe I should have said a Pinto, but you got a pretty man in it. And I'm gonna lead a Mercedes with the man that don't look like the Pinto man.
Yeah, he look like he don't have no money. He cute, but he don't have no money.
That's what I'm saying. It's
and,
just like
and Chicago is known for not, even though they're in a great city, they still act like
they're cheap.
They act like they in Podunk, Arkansas.
They cheap. They cheap. That's the
because
problem.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't like a cheap man.
Neither do I.
I don't like them. But the ball, I got you.
It's a frugal organization. You can tell what the trainers like I said again.
They're very frugal, yeah.
That's why I said this is not even the bare minimum that Chicago Sky has. They don't even have assistant GM. They don't have, you know, say a front office staff. They don't even have scouting like that.
No,
like the Liberty and the Seattle Storm and, like I said, the other organizations that been taken seriously. Golden State. These are serious organizations. These are organizations that people look in high regard because they know how to structure things where people will be attracted to their place of, you know, say, location. And at the end of the day, it's just like Chicago Sky got to do more than just be incompetent for people to want to come to Chicago. But Chicago has things that people like here. They just got to, do the bare minimum and put, put themselves in a light where people would take them seriously. They don't have to have the best of the best, in other words.
I got you, because they got. I got you. Let you landing your plane, or you still go?
Cause y'all interrupt people real quick.
We didn't mean to.
I'm
We
sorry about that.
apologize to you live on air. What else do you want to buy?
I got
we
it.
slapped our hand.
Because when y'all talk, I ain't say nothing.
I promise I'm gonna try. I ain't said I'm gonna do it. I just said I'm gonna try.
We gonna try. You know how, like you say, you know how these women get something. Okay, never mind. That's sexy. Okay. I'm sorry, DePaul.
Nah, but I'm good. That's all it is. That's what they need. Like I said again, we broke down what they need from a personnel standpoint, from an organization standpoint. It's up to the organization to do what they need to do to put them women in the best position to succeed. Because if not, they're gonna leave, and that's all there is to it.
I agree. Well, I'll launch into my soliloquy. I think the Twin Towers need. I kind of agree with you, Duval. I think they need some dynamic guards that can operate in both the mid range and the three. I don't think they just need 3-point shooters. I think they need versatile guards that can pull up from a midi or pull up from three and have 3-level scoring ability, so it can increase the spacing, because you don't know what those guards are going to do. They also need to have those guards got to have in a package of some type of defense, because the defense we saw this year was just atrocious. I like Michaela a lot, don't get me wrong, but I need an athletic wing that can defend on this team. And as far as the point guard, that's a foregone conclusion. We all know we need a point guard that can facilitate and be another ball handler. But when I'm thinking in my mind, I know we so focused on the facilitation, but I need that point guard to be able to score too. I know they're not coming off trees, y'all. I know they're not coming off trees. The only thing that I like about Olivia Miles is she can shoot the three. She can shoot in the mid-range too. So that's a good thing. But I need guards that are dynamic, that can operate at 3 levels, not just going out to the, because people get confused. We just need 3-point shooters. I don't think that's the truth. No. Because you need somebody that can make shots when that 3 is not falling. So that's what I definitely need an athletic wing.
That I can agree with you. That I can agree with you both on. That's where Brittany Sykes come in, right?
But the ball was talking, yeah.
But from that position, right? When we're talking about guard position, point guard position, no. But for that athletic guard to be able to be a bucket getter and not just a 3-point shooter, yeah.
You just don't like her facilitation, is what? Yeah.
Well, I just think that it's I first versus we. You know, she does a good job, but it's an I first versus we. And right now, what Chicago needs is they need a we.
A facilitate, kind of like the ball. I ask you a question. Your top prospect at point guard. Do y'all want somebody like Olivia Miles, or do y'all want a combo guard at the point guard spot?
I would like Olivia Miles because of her style of play. I think she could play a fast-paced tempo, something that Angel and Camilla could both excel at. And I think that would help them have easier baskets than them trying to always get the baskets in the post. Like I said, as you notice, Rachel Bynum, when she gets a steal or when she gets a rebound, she always look up. Why? because she know Angel's always sprinting down to the other side.
Mhm.
And that's what Olivia Mouth will sell at. She's loved running the fast break. That's what made Caitlyn so successful. Caitlyn's style of play is very hard to guard because as soon as you make a mistake or as soon as you get a rebound, she's on the go. And that's something that you need to really counteract when you don't have a top of the line half court offense or a coach that is creative enough to get easier buckets in a half court set.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Olivia Mouth will work for a team like the Sky. But somebody like Raven Johnson will work for the Sky too because she's a great passer.
Yeah, she is. I like Raven.
She's a limited offensive player, but she's a great passer. And she know how to pass the ball to Camilla in ways where she would know how to get Camilla comfortable. Not off the court. I'm talking about just strictly on the court.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you get somebody like her, that will work for that style of play too. But most importantly, I think because both bigs are great at running the floor, they can use a Olivia Miles that can really put them in a position to get easy buckets and put wear and tear and take the wear and tear off of them from a basketball standpoint, trying to score in the post all the time.
Hey, let me answer Reddit Milky Way's question. She said, Keisha, why does the point guard need to score if everyone else can score? I at least wanted the point guard to be a threat to score. I didn't want the point guard to be that nobody thinks she can score. She don't have to score in bunches or nothing like that. Just be a threat to score. And she put up here, hold on, y'all. Keisha, do you want Raven? To be honest with you, I really do want Raven because I think I really and truly, this is my opinion, and nobody else's. I really do think Raven could be developed because her passing is so good. I would take Raven and develop her at the next level. And her defense is so good. I like her defense. She's an athletic guard. So me, I think I can develop her to at least get a shot. So she won't be one of those players that people like, oh, she can't score. You know what I'm saying? So to ask your question, Reddit, I would take Raven. What you think, Tony?
Far as Raven is concerned, that's questionable to me. I think that she has a great defensive stance, right?
Yeah, me
so
too.
You could use her defensively.
Mm-hmm.
But far as the one right now, and when you're looking at the pros, is so much different, right? It's different from what she's able to give right now in college. And I would hope, and I'm just going to say hope, that she will come in and be able to do what Pow Pow and those others are doing. I mean, she's not that great of a shooter over Pow Pow, but if she can come in and just give her minutes and be solid and make it work for her, then sure, why not? Why? Because of the dynamics between her and Camilla. And I definitely don't see it being a problem with Angel, her doing the same thing with Angel,
right?
And having Ariel Atkinson being a great passer, right? But what's going to have to come with that is being able to handle that ball tremendously. And with this fast pace and these women, you got to match up with women. You're no longer with little girls. And I think that solidly she can come in and she can do something, but it depends on what team she goes to and how well she gets developed. That's what I can say about Raven.
Do you think she fits with the Chicago Sky team?
Honest opinion?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
No. Reason being, right now you need somebody here and now. You already have people that you're trying to develop right now, right? If you had other guards on here, point guards on here, that she can come and play behind and she can develop and learn from, absolutely 100%, right? But right now, if she came in, she would have to actually be one of the runners. And I don't know, and that's just my opinion, if she's ready for that. For as the one position, I'm watching some of the guards coming in that were like her prior to, and it's not to put her in the same caliber with those ladies, right? But they're coming in and they're deferring They're deferring to wanting to just gravitate to the 2 and kind of get themselves out of the 1, but they're here to be a 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard for them, right? Because they're matching up with grown ass women, and it's a lot tougher, right? It's not that easy to get around and makeshift like they can in college. So it just depends, right? For her, it would have to be a show me type of situation.
And me, I would take her because of all the intangibles in hopes I can develop her offensive game. Mm-hmm. If I get Olivia, like in Duvall's Perfect World, I get Olivia Miles. Then if I get Olivia Miles, I'll take Raven with Olivia Miles.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, that's a pair. That's a pair. See how you just put that? Because it's a pair. You got somebody that could actually come in.
I wouldn't take Raven over Olivia Miles. If I get Olivia Miles, then my next pick would, because I need ball handlers on this team. This team is having hard time with ball handlers on this team. And so Raven is one of those people that she has all these other intangibles like defense and ball handling and, rebound, just the other things that some guards just don't want to do,
Yeah.
I would take a based off of that. What you think, Duval? Do you like Raven? If you get Olivia Miles, or do you think Raven don't fit the team at all?
First of all, we need to read that super chat that you passed on.
I saw that super chat. The guy said because he the money. Get the money.
Let me get the money. Hold on. Okay, hold on. He said, Dre Stewart, thank you for the $2 super chat. Diamond Miller will be a great wing for the sky. I like Diamond.
I like Diamond.
And she over there talking crazy in Dallas. So so I don't know. We might can get a Dre Stewart. All right, let me get the Paris Stein. He said, thank you for the $5 super chat. He said, comparing Caitlyn to Paige is like comparing Whitney to Aretha. 2 different styles, 2 great singers. Hey, Perry, we even got to the topic yet.
Yeah, we coming.
It's the next thing. You stay in the chat. Okay, go ahead, Duval.
I thought he was talking about that thread. Duval, I thought you were talking about the other one, the thread guy. Who was it?
Who is?
Talking about Thad Parker. That's what I thought you were talking about. Yes, she's like, she plays for South Carolina, and it's like playing professionally. But again, not everybody can match up. It doesn't matter who they play for. Doesn't matter who they play for in college. She's getting professional experience right now, but she is not in here with these ladies just yet. So for me, I'd have to see it. So I appreciate that, but I'd have to see it. That's me.
That's fair. Duval, what you think?
Is it my turn now?
Yeah, she was.
I'm gonna mute.
Yeah, y'all keep cutting me off. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. I think the offensive concerns that y'all have for Raven Johnson is so overrated.
Okay.
Because even with her limited offensive skill set, she can still do things to affect a basketball game from the offensive end. For instance, she can still set screens. She can still run without the basketball. She can still do cuts. That thing she could do to get easier baskets on offense if you got an offensive-minded coach that could get creative. So, yes, I would want her on this team, and I would want her with Olivia Miles. I would want her without Olivia Miles because you can't teach intangibles. The same questions they had about Raven, they had about Angel. They said Angel should have went back to school. Offensively, she ain't good enough. Offensively, she would be held back. Angel's a 2-time All-Star, best rebounder to ever do it. On the way to be a first ballot for Hall of Famer. Because you can't teach intangibles. You can't teach that heart. You can't teach that motor. You can't teach dog. And Raven got that in spades, just like Angel. That's why they get along so well. And that's Angel's friend in real life, by the way. That's the reason why that Caitlyn moment happened. Because she felt like her friend was disrespected. Not Haley Van Lith. Her friend Raven was disrespected. So she would feel along well with Angel. But like I said, she can do things on offense without being a person that can score her own fruition. She don't have to be this mid-range scorer, or she don't have to be this dynamic offensive player. Like I said, she could pass the ball up on offense and start setting screens and stuff and get easy baskets with cuts and backdoor and getting offensive rebounds and stuff like that. She could do the dirty work and dirty it up in a way where she could still be effective. That's how Angel scores a lot of her points.
So let me. I'm trying to make sure I understand where you're coming from, though. So are you saying that she don't have to score at all, or are you saying okay? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not saying she don't have to be this dynamic scorer for her.
Oh yeah, no.
She don't have to be Brittany Sykes and all of them to be like I said, she can score in the offensive set without her being an offensive, having a tool in the tool bag, you know what I'm saying, to be effective offense. You could scheme baskets for a person that's not offensively developed. That's all I'm saying. That's what it comes down to. Like I said, she don't have to be this offensive mastermind on offense for her to be effective. Just have a coach that know how to be creative with her on offense, scheme, run off picks, cut to the basket, you know what I'm saying, learn how to get drop-offs and stuff like that. There are things you could do for her to be effective on offense where you could keep on the floor, where she don't have to be an offensive liability where you playing 4 and 5 on offense.
Right. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Yeah.
You like I said, that's up to the coach. The coach got to be creative. That's what coaches get paid for. If they don't know how to be creative, then that telling you right there you got the wrong coach.
You got Tyler.
Yeah, I know. That's why we need to get rid of him. We need to get rid of cockroach from Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is.
I ain't call the man a cockroach.
Nah, that was name on Bill Cosby. That was code name on Bill Cosby.
Oh, you talking about the
you talking about the actor? Yeah,
actor cockroach. Oh, he do kind of. That ain't right. I thought you called him Arthur.
No,
he's Arthur too. Arthur with the glasses. But you know what I'm saying? But he looked like cockroach off of Bill Cosby before he came cold off of Martin. That's all.
But hey, you let him tell it. He's an offensive genius. That's what he hung his hat on when he came in the door. He said offense was his thing, though. Duvall, what's happening? You saying he not creative?
You seen creativity?
I ain't seen it. I'm just telling you originally in the press conference, he said offense was his thing. Defense wasn't his thing. His daddy was defense. He said he was offensively a guru.
Did the Wilpons scheme people out of money?
Yeah, they did scheme people out of money.
So you know, say people lie all the time. People lie to get jobs all the time. We see people that over evaluate their resume just to get a job that they ain't deserve.
So you saying we got Ponzi scheme?
Basically. I ain't see no offensive creativity as well.
I didn't see it.
I ain't see it. Now with Nola Henry, when we was in our rival, even when I questioned her rotations and her politics, one thing I never questioned about Nola Henry, her offensive creativity, because you seen it on the court.
Right.
You see that lady drove plays and huddles, and you seen the offensive creativity on the court each and every game. I don't see that with Tyler Marsh. I think Tyler Marsh overinflate his offensive acumen because it shows on the court that, you know what I'm saying, they don't have an identity. What's their identity? What are they good at?
I don't know, Duvall. Don't force me to answer questions I don't have an answer to.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? All those players getting it out the mud. That's why a lot of those players look worse than they did the previous year. Even Ari Atkins looked worse than she did the previous year.
Yes, coaching. I mean, anybody's going to look horrible depending on the type of coach they have.
Why y'all doing Tyler like that? Tyler.
I mean, hey, you got to put him in the best position, right? So if you're going to keep Tyler, do you want Raven to come in this mess? That's what
the ball is operating on. Tyler gonna be gone. That's what he operating from.
Now you get a a good office, right?
Yeah.
Duval, you get a
Yes.
good office,
I think
and
you need a college coach if you let me
right,
tell it.
and you get a good coach. Then words change, right? People change, bodies change, players change,
Mm-hmm.
ideas, identity for the team changes. But for right now, what I'm looking at right now, because we said, what does a team need right now? I don't want no other rookie to come in here and look like our rookies are looking, right? Because they're not a sellable market now. Who would they go to? Who wants them?
Nobody.
I'm just I'm putting it out there, right?
Yeah, nobody.
You don't want Raven to come in this mess. Chat, I see you. I'm not saying Raven ain't it. I'm just saying in this current situation and what we're talking about right now, what do they need? We know what they need, but come on.
I said a couple of moons ago, I was like, if Tyler Marsh and Jeff P is gonna be back, I don't know if you remember this, Devon. I said if Tyler Marsh and Jeff P gonna be back, they don't even need to draft nobody. They just need to get nothing but veterans because they don't need to be ruining people's careers.
Yeah, I don't need
messing
them
around with.
I don't need them ruining no youngins. I don't.
But I don't know. I could be wrong. My hands up.
I will say this. Cause all you little sponsor chat. Brian Lewis.
What do you say?
Yes. Angel was a scorer at LSU. But people, including scouts, came out publicly and said that Angel needed to go back to school because she was offensively challenged.
They did.
That's on the record. They ain't on allegedly.
Yeah, they did.
That was on the record. The same thing they said to Raven Johnson now. They said about Angel Reese, despite the scoring in college, because they said Angel was offensively limited.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't teach dog. You can't teach mentality. You can't teach motor.
To Brian Lewis's point, though, Duval, if they were saying that about Angel, what you think they saying about Raven?
Yeah, right. But that's why if you draft her with a player.
Yeah,
with a player. That we agree 100%. Draft her with a player, right?
No, draft her with a plan. Not player, playing. You know, so I want people to be misunderstood.
No, with a player, we already know it's going to be a plan because who are you putting it with, right? You got to match up with somebody.
Yeah.
You got to match up with somebody that's going to be able to allow her to be her, just like Citron, right? So if you can draft her with a player, and that's what I mean by that, like you have Kiki.
You have Kiki and Citron.
Now look at what you have. Look at the dynamics of those two. So that's why I said with a player. We know it's gonna whoever she goes to, they need to have a plan. She's gonna get recruited, right? Going to the draft. She's gonna get picked. We know that, but you want her in the best place for her. And at that point, if Sky's gonna be like this, it can't be with her friends. Right? Because she has two friends. Her best friend is Camilla, and then her friend is Angel. So she has two friends here. So I wouldn't want to put another rookie in this bad predicament.
Yeah.
Because our rookies, if contracts could end tomorrow for them, it would be gone.
I know HVL, like, oh shit.
Put it this way. I'm gonna tell you who Raven Johnson gonna be during her first year, and y'all ain't even thinking about the person.
Who?
And this person showing out this year.
Who?
They had the same questions. Can I interest you in the person named Sanaa Rivers?
Oh yeah.
They say Sanaa Rivers gonna be on all defensive team, first team.
Sanaa is good.
She got the most blocks as a rookie, and blocks and steals. That's Raven Johnson. Sanaa Rivers' offense ain't all that. It got questions.
You don't have to sell me on Raven Johnson. I'm with you, bro.
I'm just saying that's the vision. But you see how they just utilize her offense with cuts and screens and stuff like that. That's creativity.
Yeah.
So if you put a Raven on the Chicago Sky with or without a player, if you have a plan, you can maximize her.
But go ahead.
Give her
I'm
a coach.
sorry. I was just gonna say,
and you can sell me all day. Give her a coach. on the sky, and you can sell me all day.
But
and I would totally 100% agree with you. But give me a coach.
You think Tyler gonna have a plan for it?
Oh, Tyler Hill. That's what I'm telling you. Cause I'm gonna put it this way. Let Natalie get her hands on him. That's all I'm gonna say.
I just know Raven's fast, and I know that she's gonna make it. The thing is, you just want her in the best position, and you brought up Shania. Shania's on a team where she's in a good position. Again,
we got a good.
I think that guy's they're in a position. They're in a good position right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Ours aren't, because I guess our people just don't care to develop the rookies, right? So just put her somewhere where she can be her.
Yeah.
I just say, let Natalie get her hands on it and go to state. Watch what happens.
Oh, I know.
Oh, we know. Natalie's a beast as a coach. I like her.
Hey, we gonna get off of this. Hey, in the chat, make sure y'all hit the like button and make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. But before we get off of this, I got one thing to say to you two.
Go ahead.
Why they was up in that press conference clowning Tyler Marsh about teaspoon?
You heard what Angel said, right?
Did you see that man's face? That man was looking off to the right. Why them reporters so messy like that?
They are super messy.
And they wonder why people don't want to talk to them.
You saw Angel gave him that look. Angel just gave him that little sleepy look like, huh? What? Why?
Duvall loved it. He was like,
Yeah, what it is. They know they messed up.
Yeah, man. Every time teaspoon, look, never mind. We gonna move on, y'all. We gonna move on. But Tyler just looked like he was so uncomfortable, y'all. He just looked so uncomfortable.
He went from cheesing to that.
Yeah, first he was smiling and then he was like, I was like, Poe Arthur. Poe Arthur. He gonna forever be compared to her. It's no escaping it.
We have to accept it.
Yeah, but they had to do my boy like that. Duval would have cussed him out.
Yeah,
we know.
Duval said,
we know.
You know good ninjas. You gonna ask my player that in front of me? Anyway, we moving on.
Before you move on,
go ahead.
I'm just gonna say this because I keep reading the chat and I love the chat.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, Sanaa Rivers was more offensively equipped coming into the league than Raven Johnson, but she still had offensive questions, and they worked around it. They could work around Raven. You ain't asking Raven to come into a situation and be a superstar.
No.
You just asking her to fill a role.
You asking her to fill a role. I 100% agree with you.
I agree.
Yeah.
You asking her to fill a role. And what she has intangibly rise will fill a role in spades. It's up to the coaching, and they develop her to be creative with her on offense so she could be effective. So they can't pat the pay on a 4-on-5 situation. That's coaching. Coaching got to do their freaking job for once. And stop allowing these coaches to get a pass for their incompetence and their fucking laziness and their unqualified applications.
Yeah.
So, Chad, instead of questioning me about how Raven could fit into the office, ask yourself what coach can get the most out of a woman that has the intangibles, what you can't teach, instead of the tangibles that you can teach with development and offensive creativity. Y'all go to bed and do y'all homework on that. We move on.
Duval, I love Raven. I just want to go on record. I don't want you mad at me.
I want to go on record and say I love her too, because I do.
I don't want you mad at me. But yeah, we gonna move on. We gonna move on because Raven, she can run an offense and she can defend. And look, like Duval has said it over and over, she's got intangibles you can't teach. So we gonna go to the next thing. Hey y'all. It's about to get a little messy. But I mean, y'all like me getting messy, so it's okay.
Oh yeah.
I need to know. I'm gonna ask you straight up.
Put my cup down.
Before I even put up stats, I'm gonna put them up while y'all talking. I need to know some Tony. Is Paige better than Caitlin Clark?
My opinion, yes.
Tell me
That's
why.
that's a simple answer. This is yes.
Why are you saying that, player?
Because she has a lot more to her game than Caitlin. She has a lot more to her game than Caitlin, right? I.e., we all know the obvious defense.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to have the court vision that Paige has and not being blinded by her shooting ability, which is amazing, right? By the way, she's outplaying Caitlin at this time of Caitlin last year, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So she sees the floor so much better, right? Her
Mm-hmm.
vision for finding her players, she is a player that will pass first, shoot second. We understand that. But even with doing that, she knows how to pick and choose. Her choices are very, very wise and they're very, very smart. She's a very smart player. And she has more in her repertoire that we just haven't seen yet. And she pulls them out every game. Just look at the 40-point game she had just recently. I mean, she can play with the best just like Caitlin. I'm not going to take nothing away from Caitlin on that aspect, right? By no means am I saying that Caitlin can't get it done. Caitlin just has things that she needs to work on, just as most rookies and sophomores do. They're not perfect. So for those who think that she's perfect, they need to give it a rest because she's not perfect, right? If she was perfect, right now she would be on the floor. She'd be on the court right now. She'd be playing right now. So they all have things that they have to work on. But Becker's game is all around is I'm stuck for words when I talk about her because she can do everything. It's not a one thing or one trick pony show for her. It's not the deep ball for her. It's not the lack thereof that I can pass the ball well. Caitlin definitely passes the ball extremely well. She has some great dimes that she drops. I'm not going to take that away from her either, right? And I know just off rip, without looking at stats, that Caitlin is a better passer if you go by statistics.
Right. If you go by statistics.
If you go by statistics, right? But right now, just the year that Paige is having compared to just being her rookie year and Caitlin's sophomore year, she's so much better. She's just a much better player. And that's why she was the number one player coming out of high school. Right? So when you think of the class that she was with and all the players that's in the league with her right now, she's dominating all of them. And that's because she got hurt and she had to stay back, right? She stayed back because she had another year. She was red shirt. She had another year. And now look at her compared to the players in her class. And I'm talking about the class from high school all the way up until now that's in the league. Her advancement and knowledge of the game is just so much broader. It's so much broader. And I'll give Caitlin her flowers on that part because she said something in an interview and folks thought that she took a shot to her teammates. In a sense, it's a twofold. Yes, she took a shot at them, but she was also speaking the truth, and it's not a shot at them, right? Because there's things that players should know and should understand about their point guard once they start playing with them, and the point guard should know about each of their players, right? Is knowing how to maneuver. What does it mean to constantly move around? The thing that I believe Paige has over Caitlin is the ability to have her team play with her and her making her team better. That's the big part right there. Caitlin plays and she can drop as many dimes as she wants. But the question is, where is it that she sees team first and her second? Paige and her are totally two different creatures in that field. And that to me is what made Paige a whole lot better. Does she have things that she have to work on too? Yeah, she's a rookie. but she's allowed to have those mistakes that she's making right now because she's a rookie, right? So you have to give rookies grace in a sense. But even as a rookie, she's dominating the hell out the game. That's all I'm gonna say. And so that's what I have on that.
Okay. Duvall.
I gotta say this. I'm finna disagree with you. So Pretty Tony, my sister.
That's what we have. We can't all agree.
I know we can't. But my thing is this here. To say that she's so much better than her class of 2020, not true. There's two other Hall of Famers in that class. One is Caitlin, one is Angel. There's no big ass gap between those three. I promise you that. Because let's be honest, Raven is better at Angel at scoring, but Angel's better at her at everything else. I'll just be honest. But not Angel, but Paige is a generational player, and she is the best in that class. And she's better than Caitlin because she could do more things well than Caitlin. And to Caitlin know how to take her game to the next level and really develop her game, Caitlin gonna have a ceiling. And right now, she should have a ceiling because she has some things in her game that could really take a team from one level to the next level and be a champion. But she can't be a champion at any level that she came from. I'm talking about Caitlin at this point because she always had a ceiling because she won't work on the necessary things to make herself great. She always is comfort in her game at this moment. And a lot of times, just like, and I'm gonna use your daughter as an example, my sister Keisha. Even though your daughter leaving Dallas to go to Houston, that's the best thing for her because now she's leaving her comfort zone. She's leaving her nest. She's leaving what she's familiar with. And that's what Caitlin game is right now. She is so familiar with the fast pace, the fast break game. She's so familiar with, the logo threes and shooting it on a dime. But in order for Caitlin to get to that top level as far as maximizing her level to be a champion, she has to be uncomfortable and start doing things that she's not normally doing on a consistent basis from a basketball standpoint for her to really take herself from a great player to a championship level player. So yes, Paige is better. Paige have a better skill set. Paige have more things that she's ahead of Caitlin on as far as her talent. But Caitlin can also get there if she chooses to swallow her pride and work on the necessary things that's needed for her to be successful at a championship level. Because one thing that does Caitlin has that Paige Becker needs to work on is that fast pace ability. Paige needs to also add that to her game as well. She also needs to add that fast break pace to her game as well so she can get those assists up and get her teammates more involved. And that's also something that Paige can work on. But Paige is generational talent. Never questioning that. But she's not night and day better than Caitlin, and she's not night and day better than Angel. Those are three Hall of Famers there. So they need to be respected, all three of them. But Paige is the better of the three because that's why Paige is the generational talent coming out of high school. I land.
All right, well, let me counter that real quick.
Oh, go ahead, because I had a counter too.
I'm so quick with it, my bad.
Go ahead.
So now, when we're talking about that, right? Paige by far. I'm gonna disagree with you. Is not by far slow. Paige has that in her game. Paige is a player that likes to control the tempo, which is good in certain situations. But if you've been watching her this year, you've seen spurts of those moments where she has taken the game a lot faster, right? And so let's go back to, you said two other Hall of Famers. I'm not discrediting those Hall of Famers, but guess what? Because Angel got injured, right? And so did Beckers. But when you look at the two when they came in, we're not talking about Angel's second year. We know what she brings. We know where she is, and we know that she's going to be a Hall of Famer. And we're not saying that the gap is that much greater. And I never once gave a soliloquy on Angel in this. We talked about
No. Before I'm gonna let you continue. I apologize.
Yeah.
Only why I brought Angel into the conversation because you said the 2020 class.
Right. I did say the
So
2020 class, and
so that
that's
Hall of Famers.
valid.
So that means I had to add her in this conversation. That's the only reason why I brought her in there.
Yeah, and that's valid. That's valid. That's cool. But right now, with me looking at them, Angel fell behind in a sense because when she went to LSU, she was able to play one key position. Where she was at Maryland, she was able to do more, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So now Angel is trying to find that way back, which she, of course, is now emerging. So if I had to put it from this moment, I will have to still give it to Beckers. Angel is coming back to her old self. And when Angel gets back to her old self, we can revisit this conversation about that class as a whole. But right now, at this very moment, what Beckers is doing is better.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. Yeah, I say out of the 3, Paige is better. All 3 of them. My thing is this not a gap. That's where I have the problem. In this gap that you say like Paige got it, like it's Paige here, and then Caitlin and Angel is on the no.
Don't be throwing Angel now. We know how much you love Angel. Stop throwing Angel name in there.
Let me know where I can go.
Yeah, we go. Okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying that gap is a lot closer. They all 3 have to work on necessary things for them to take them game to a championship level.
Of course,
including Paige. Go ahead on Lakeisha, because I ain't trying to hold you up.
Go ahead, Keith.
I am one of them people. I really don't like comparing guards to forwards. I don't even think it's fair to either party because they do 2 different things on the court. And I'm just gonna say that. Far as Caitlin and Paige, of course Paige is better. She got more in the toolbox. I mean, I'm just gonna look at her stats through 29 games. Caitlin 40 games in her first rookie season. They both play a combo type guard situation, even though Caitlin has the ball in her hands way more than Paige, because Paige, and I know people like to talk about assists and they like to look at stats, but I watched the games. Paige is not the number 1 facilitator on Dallas. JJ Quinlan is. Paige is playing off of her and still has 5 assists while playing off the point guard. So, and she's scoring 19 points a game, 5.7 rebounds for Caitlin, 4.1 for Paige through 29, 8.4 assists for Caitlin, 5.3. Like I said, that's to be expected because Caitlin has the ball in her hands. She has a problem when the ball is not in her hands. Paige can do either or. Steals 1.3 for Caitlin, 1.7 for Paige. So we about the same way there. They both steal the ball. Blocks 0.7, 0.5. Like I say, they guards. I'm not looking for blocks. That's just me. Field goal percentage, 41% for Caitlin. Caitlin was touted in the W as a shooter. Paige Becker's field goal percentage is 47%. So and we knew this from college, it translated into the league. She is efficient. So she's better than Caitlin there. The 3-point percentage. Caitlin came into the league as the logo 3 girl. The lady Steph Curry, she shot 34% from 3. Paige Becker shot 33.7 from 3. So there's not that much difference.
Not that big of a gap.
Difference there.
Yeah, that's what Duval was saying.
So if you just look at the numbers and you look at the different situations and how both of them play, it's not hard to, and I didn't even get to defense.
Right.
Caitlin is a cone on defense. Paige plays defense.
Paige, she bad on defense, but she's a willing defender. That's the difference.
I'll put it to you like this. A cone and a willing defender is 2 different things.
Yes, of course. Now,
so hold on, let me finish. So when you
go ahead.
and then you get to the point of this. Caitlin Clark came into the league. It took her half the season to adjust. Paige translated right away. She did like Angel did. She translated right away what she could do, what she knew she was good at in college. Because even with Angel, she knew what she was good at in college. Even with Kim Mulkey, that translated. Paige's game translated. The only thing she had to work on, she got stuff to work on, like the 3 ball, get that a little bit better, and also get a little bit. This is me. I want her to be a little bit more aggressive, but I understood her coming out of that Gino Ariama system. You work a system, you do your you work the system, you don't go over Gino. So she's got to learn that aspect of when it's time to take over a game, when it's time to just go down, because scoring 44 points, like you said, Tony, it's great. It's a beautiful feat. It's never been done before, but you gotta close that deal. So she's got to work on stuff like that. But yes, if I look at the stats and how she played in the eye test, yes, Paige Beckers is better than Caitlin.
Yeah, well, I don't think we disagree on that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the only reason why I brought Angel into the conversation, but the moment you said the 2020 class, and that's when I had brought in. But other than that, if you just compare those two, yes, Paige is better. But Paige was considered a generational talent in 2020 in that high school class, so she should be better. But if I had to give a criticism for Paige, that I would give credit to Caitlin. Caitlin is great at playing well with others.
But what?
Like I said, she's great at playing well with others. And what I mean by that is Kelsey Mitchell never took a step back. Aaliyah Boston's game never took a step back. We have to question why Enrique game took a step back. And I'm saying, it's not all Paige's fault. Some of it man, but
none of it's Paige's fault. But continue.
But she gotta get some accountability in that.
No, I don't give a rookie accountability for
she gotta get some accountability in that. You're not gonna do this. I will yell at you like I yell at Bro Clark. You're not gonna do this.
I agree with Keisha on this one.
I'll let you finish your soliloquy, but go on, Duvall.
I will yell at you like I yell at Bro Clark. You're
ridiculous.
not gonna do this. You got to get some accountability for why Enrique took a step back. That means something about Paige's game is not translating to a teammate, and particularly another Hall of Famer. Particularly another Hall of Famer that she playing with in Enrique. Enrique was a 24-point game scorer 2024. Now she at 15 points a game. Something happened. That means their game not translating with each other. That means both of them need to go in the lab and say, how can we both get the most out of each other while we playing together? That's something that has to be questioned.
Devon, you playing with us, Devon.
I'm not saying it's her fault.
You playing with us. That's fine. You playing with us.
Let that ninja finish.
Go ahead.
I'm just
saying you playing with us. That's all.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. I got a question. I got one question, teachers. I got a question. So, Kelsey Mitchell, you brought up Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell.
Yeah.
So in 2023, before Caitlin Clark, she was averaging 18 points a game.
Yeah.
And with Caitlin Clark, she averaged 19 points a game the first year. So you saying she made Kelsey Mitchell better by 1 point?
No. I'm saying there's no drop off. I'm saying Caitlin game did not sacrifice Kelsey Mitchell's game. Because like I said, her point's still the same. Even Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston scored 14 points a game as a rookie. She scored 14 points a game last year. Now she's scoring 15 points a game this year. There's no drop off. With Enrique, her was 24 points a game. Hall of Famer, certified. So now she playing with Paige, it's 15 points a game. What happened?
So you're saying so hold on. Before you go. So Teaspoon made Enrique bad too.
What are you talking about, rival?
She was horrible.
I know she'll trip it down now. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on rival.
She was horrible, Devon. Paige wasn't there.
I can't speak for that. I'm just saying she gotta take some of that. As a lead on the team, the franchise player, she got to take some of why her game dropped off. That's a big drop off. There ain't no slight drop off. It was one thing if it's 24 points a game and it dropped off to like 20.
But the third rounder can play with her though.
Yeah, I like Quilly.
The third rounder can play with her
though.
But just won't say y'all gotta answer that question. Man Bun gotta come in front of the center and answer that question. That's all I want to know. Why is the big drop off with Enrique? She is a certified first ballot Hall of Famer. She dropped her game, dropped off on 24 points a game to 15. What happened?
You want me to give you a theory?
Yeah, give me a theory.
Man Bun don't want Enrique. Moving on. Go Tony, sister so pretty Tony. Go ahead. Go get in here.
I just say the ball is messing with us on that statement. He's just messing with us. Cut it out, Duval. Cut it out. I'm gonna give you K-Sap's word. Cut it out. Just cut it out, man. Cut it out. Ain't no way that Paige.
She must have was about to say something crazy.
She was. You got money in chat. You got money in chat.
Cut off. Hold on. Thank you, College Bound CFL for the $2 super chat. Enrique was trash and unrivaled. I agree. I got you, bro.
Hold on. I'm finna kill y'all now.
Wait, hold on.
Before you
go ahead.
Get on, because y'all want to use a rival as a reference. I'm finna kill y'all argument right here.
Oh Lord,
dude,
the person I'm finna mention having the best year of their career. No. I'm gonna let you finish. But the person that played it on rival,
shut it out.
I got you.
Yeah, shut it up.
The person that was in our rival had a horrible on rival season. Is having the best year of her career. Can I interest you in the woman there, Leah Boston? She had a horrible on rival. Having the best year of her career. So, like I said, we can't use O'Rival as a reference for everybody.
But is that because of Caitlin Clark?
No. That don't have nothing. So y'all don't have nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. I'm just saying y'all need to start using O'Rival as a reference while people playing horrible.
No, that's not what she said. That she was with other teammates, and so if Paige causing her to play bad, other teammates should be causing her to play bad too because she played bad over there. So we just gonna keep blaming all the people around her?
Right.
So I'll just say y'all gotta answer the question for me. Right. Why is Paige's game is not translating to Enrique's game?
I gave you the answer.
So you say she get no love?
Man Bun. That's why Tierra McCowan crashed out the first game. He done with them veterans.
Thank you.
So you said Man Bun blackballed her.
You seen Dejanay got the hell up out of there, didn't you see it?
He broke her.
That's right. Don't be putting that on, baby Paige.
So wait a minute.
Don't be putting that on, baby Paige.
Smith and Dejanay, that's Paige's fault too?
Nah, he tried to break up that relationship. Do we need to put up the quote again? Do we need to put up the quote again when Dejanay baby said, I'm in the bind date.
She said she won't out of there by any means necessary.
I'm in the bind date.
Paige can't take all the shots for that, Devon.
You can't.
They ain't got nothing
to do with Paige,
and
man.
Tierra McCowan is sitting on her couch.
Paige took a huge step back. She gave Enrique her space.
She did.
And she's still giving Enrique her space now. Enrique can do what she want to do. Enrique's the one that's not doing what Enrique want to do. Hey, they ain't got
she mad at that man bun, man.
Yeah, she mad at that man. Get your lips from being perched and play.
Knee hurt. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, get your lips from being perched and play. And back to Aaliyah Boston. Boston ain't gonna step off for nobody. Boston is her own boss. She didn't step off.
She was just playing bad in the rival. That's just what it was.
Since she was playing bad, she was just like, oh shoot. She was like, why? Right? You could alleviate yourself from getting hurt. So if she playing bad and she wants to just sit on down, then she's gonna sit on down. Ain't no big old deal.
I can see her said, good. I'll be damned. He said it's baby Paige fault.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
I just say, hey, she gotta take some accountability for that.
They ain't got nothing to do with her.
It could be a style of play. I don't know. That's why I said the fast pace, the fast pace could have helped somebody like Enrique. I don't
Enrique
know.
can, she let Enrique do whatever the hell she
That's what I'm
wanted to
saying.
do.
Enrique do what she want to do. She
I
do what
don't
she
know.
want to do.
All
Like
I know is JJ Quinterly is really fast.
Yeah.
She's super fast.
She be running up and down that court. Paige don't have no problem with JJ.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Paige don't have no problem with nobody. Paige is a part of the get along game.
24 and 15. That's a big drop. What happened?
I told you what happened. Man,
ain't got nothing to do with Paige. Ain't got nothing to do with Paige.
She trying to work. Look, she doing some of that stuff we be saying our favorite player need to do. She trying to get herself up out of Dallas because it's no longer her team no more.
Yep. And she recognized that she's a player. This is a business.
She like, I
keep
don't
saying that this is a business, right? People gonna do what they gotta do for a business.
Yeah, but well, I don't know, man.
Except for the sky. Oh, my bad. I didn't say that.
But Enrique, I love you, Enrique, but this ain't a good look.
You want to ball out. You heard what Paige said and what was it, 2 games ago? It was a week and a half ago. She said, yeah, y'all asking me all these questions, but we got to talk about Enrique. Look at what she's doing. Enrique needs the flowers.
And I'm gonna tell you, Devon, let me throw you a lifeline from the land of Lakeisha.
Go ahead. I need one. Y'all try to put me in a trick bag.
If we wasn't talking about a rookie and a veteran, maybe I could try to get where you're coming from. But in actuality, Enrique is the one that's supposed to be showing Paige the ropes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm learning, I'm doing what now, and we also know this. I'll give you another lifeline. Paige Beckers is a rule follower. So if her coach tells her, because she was under Gino for 4 years, if Man Bun tells her this is how we gonna play, even though she might be looking at Man Bun out the back of her eyeballs, like, I don't know if this nigga, but then she gonna do what he tell her to do.
Yeah. Just like Angel, she'll full rule follower.
Yes.
She's a soldier.
So
that's my only criticism of Paige. Like I said, I love a game. Like I said, she's my second favorite player behind Angel.
You just mad Enrique look bad. Huh? Claude, is that what you with? You with Bro Claude now?
You just hating on Enrique, man.
That is an eye raiser though. That is an eye raiser. Like I said, a certified Hall of Famer went from 24 to 15. We had the right to ask, hey, what happened? Hey, what's going on? Why your game ain't translated with her? But your game translated with what's the girl name? Quinley, and what's my girl name? Cause she my girl, but the draftee, the second
the rookie.
Yeah, what's her name again?
It's
not Zai James.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's translated with those two, but it's not translated with Enrique. What's going on?
And the trip part about it is Isaiah James didn't really play the first quarter of the season because they was going with Enrique. Isaiah James was on the bench.
Yep. She wasn't getting no time.
She wasn't getting no burn.
And so that's why I'm like, man, what's going on? Cause that's why I say this is why I do give Caitlin credit. It's not like Caitlin making nobody better. It's like Caitlin game is not making Kelsey Mitchell game drop off. It's not making a Leah Boston game drop off. Their game is still at the same level, if not better. And that's the same thing with Kelsey Mitchell. I'm wondering, is their game not meshing? Because that shouldn't be that big of a drop off from 24 to 15.
Hey, that still don't have nothing to do with Paige.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a purpose. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, Lakeisha. We finna go.
I don't know how a rookie can.
He said about to go behind the curtains.
We finna go behind the curtain, Lakeisha.
And then,
we gotta go behind the
ball. After I said that she not the main ball handler, it's still Paige. It's still Paige's job to get Enrique to sink the ball in the hole. Shouldn't you be talking about JJ?
It's Paige team. She the franchise player. She
Lord
got.
Jesus.
So you sounded like
Oh, I
everybody
got
else,
him. I got him.
like
So,
it's Angel's fault, right?
so
now
it's
it's
Angel's
Paige's
fault then.
Yeah, we
Angel's
just said the
fault for
same
what?
thing.
It's Angel's fault that these players they brought in
That's
is not
right.
playing well.
Mhm.
Rebecca
Okay.
Allen
Yeah,
had
they
a high,
sorry though.
Rebecca Allen had a higher shooter percentage when she was with Phoenix than she do now.
Uh-huh.
You know damn well Beck
And
Allen
she was a
missed
starter.
wide. You know
And
damn
she
well
was a
she'll miss a
starter.
wide over 3-pointers. Ain't don't got
That's
nothing to
the
do with
same
that.
way we feel about it.
Okay,
Kia
that's right.
Nurse
Then
was
Paige ain't got
averaging more
nothing to
than
do
she
with it.
do now. What's the
Man,
problem?
we
Ain't you
y'all
supposed to
watch,
make them better, right?
yeah, y'all watching that film. Now
Oh,
if Camilla game dropped out dramatically, I'll put that on Angel because they play in the same area.
But not the veterans.
Not no frauds of the shooter. Them frauds. Y'all know they frauds.
Isn't Angel supposed to make Michaela better?
Man, they Ponzi scheme Michaela. They put her at the 4, but she supposed to be
you,
the 3.
you
They
with
put her
this
at the 4, but
twofold,
she supposed to
man.
be the 3. They ain't the fault that they Tyler Mars put her at the 4 with his, you know what I'm saying, with his mad genius ass, trying to, you know what I'm saying, make something out of nothing. Now, let me go back to Paige. Now I'm gonna go back to Paige because I thought of something. Yeah, I thought of something. And I'm gonna bring y'all. I meant to bring us. I meant to tell the chat. I'm gonna bring y'all behind the curtain.
Oh
See,
shit.
because I'm gonna relate Paige and Enrique to real life. We finna go behind the curtain because we work for KSAP and the KSAP network and
Well,
the
Okay.
open it up.
Assistant
Open the
Ball
curtains
Dropping
then.
Network. See, and KSAP got on me because he feel like I am more energetic with Lakeisha than I am with KSAP. And see, that's what he told me. He told me in my face. He said, I'm more energetic with Lakeisha than I am with him. And so he wondered, what's going on? He said, is you not performing your best with me, but you want to perform your best with Lakeisha? I'll say it might be chemistry. It might be Lakeisha passed me the ball and she let me shoot. Boss man, you might not let me shoot like that. That's what I'm trying to say, boss man. You might not let me shoot like that. You let Bro Clark shoot that time, and Bro Clark can't shoot like I shoot. So I say, you know what? I'll play a secondary role on this team. But I said, well, me and Lakeisha, she the interviewer. On the interviewee, she paid me the ball. I shoot it. We make shots. And that's how we make magic. You know what I'm saying? But that's real life. So I brought that from that situation in our job environment to now Paige and Enrique. So somebody explain to me why Enrique had 24 points a game and now she's down to 15 and she playing with a Hall of Fame with Paige Becker. Something going on. Paige, you gotta work that out.
Oh, Deval.
Paige ain't gotta work nothing out.
They got
Man Bun didn't already work that out. He threw with Enrique.
He said, time out.
But hey, we got another topic, so we gonna get look. We gonna get to the
Stop
last
it.
topic because at the end of the day, we all agree on one thing, and that's Paige is better than Caitlin.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Whether she make Kelsey Mitchell better or Leah Boston better, you still didn't say she was better than Paige. Am I right?
Oh no, she on Paige better than Caitlin.
Okay.
I made that clear from the beginning. I said Paige, Caitlin got some limitations in her game that put a ceiling on her. That's why she never won a championship in high school. She never won a championship in college. And she's not gonna win a championship in WNBA until she learn how to play defense, until she learn how to play without the basketball, until she learn how to use a mid range, until most importantly, she learn how to not use her body language to distract teammates for her incompetence. So,
that body language
things, she gonna be limited. Paige is a better player than Caitlin. Paige is a better player than Angel. That's not no question. I'm just asking why Man Bun told Enrique she can't play him no more, and Paige, you the franchise player. You go to Kurt Miller, you say, hey, you either let Enrique play or you trade me and her, or you fire Man Bun and you get somebody else in here. We ain't playing that. That's what Paige need to do because she the franchise player. Now we get on Angel for not going to the front office and telling her, hey, they need to make some changes or we out of here. So we got to do the same thing with Paige. You the franchise player. You the queen of Dallas. You wear the Dallas hat like Beyonce and what they call it, the Cowboy Carter tour. You wear the Dallas hat in Dallas. So you know what? You got to make sure that everybody get fed, and that including Enrique. If they don't want to feed Enrique, you tell them, let me feed Enrique, or we both be out of here. Period.
Boy, get off that damn.
He have some
Get
sauce.
off that damn mic. Let me tell you. Look. Paige can't do. You want Paige to run up in the front office in her rookie season.
That's what he said.
That's what we said to Angel.
That's what
no, we did not.
Yeah, we did.
We did not say that last year.
Yeah, we did. We told Angel, hey, get them hating ass helpers out of the locker room. That, you know what I'm saying? Acting like, you know what I'm saying?
But we didn't expect her to, Duval.
Man, we put that pressure on Angel. I know I did.
Hey, they put themselves out the locker room. They put themselves out the locker room, coming out there on that last exit interview, talking crazy.
Hold on, let's get to our last topic.
Hey, no, before you get to the last topic, we got an Angel for not putting Kim Carter in line when we heard the rumors. So if we gonna get on Angel, we get on Paige.
We were just talking. We ain't expect that girl to go up there and run up on Michael Alter. We moving on, chat. Y'all hit the like button because he in rare form today. Y'all hit the like button. We gonna talk about another topic, which is you know they got a lot of injuries this season to some big names, Caitlin and Angel. And the more they stayed out, the more people ran they trap about they don't think they injured or people or mentally they can't handle it or this, that, and the third. We're gonna talk about all these media personalities. Are they unfairly saying women aren't built for the fame like men? And accusing people of faking injuries for mental breaks? Why are they driving this narrative? Yes, women and men are different, but they trying to say, well, you know, the WNBA, you know, it's the first time they had all this hoopla. It's hard for them to handle this kind of thing. So it's a foregone conclusion that maybe they might break down mentally. So I'm gonna play a clip from I'm gonna play a clip from Skip Bayless, and then we gonna get into it because you know
what
Skip
up, brother?
Because
Hold on, before you play this clip, you can't just be coming in late, bro, Clyde. I'm telling you about that shit, man. You can't be. I told Boss Man about this. He can't be coming in when he want to. He don't run the show like that. You cannot come in when you want to. You got
don't even answer him, bro, Claude.
You gotta come on time just like the rest of us. If we gotta be on time, you gotta be on time.
Don't engage.
He always do this. He do this doing the full court trio. He do this doing the pregame show. You got to stop doing this shit, bro. Clark. You can't just come in when you want to like this your house. You got to come in on time like the rest of us. You got to punch the clock just like we punch the clock. You cannot just come in when you want to like you the boss. Go ahead, Lakeisha, come up.
Duval, shut your messy.
I see.
Let me play my clip. Let me play my clip because I'm going to slap you around, boy. I tell you, man. I be trying to be professional, but it's so hard out
bro,
here.
Clark, come save us.
Bro Clark gonna get him after the clip. After the clip play. Hold on, here we go.
This Caitlin Clark saga just gets stranger and stranger. Caitlin's entire second season just inexplicably baffling. She has missed games 4 different times with various leg pulls, including the last 7 and the All-Star game and the All-Star weekend in her house in Indy. And don't look now, but her Indiana Fever have won 5 in a row. And yep, I'm sure her critics, many of them veteran WNBA players, are now rolling their eyes and saying, told you, not so fast. The Fever were 8-5 with Caitlin Clark, and they're now 9-7 without Caitlin Clark. All-Star game ratings were down 36%. When it comes to box office and Nielsen's, she is her. Caitlin is mired in an awful slump. Overall from 3, she's shooting only 27.9%. That ranks 61st out of 62 qualified three-point shooters in this league. Maybe Caitlin Clark has taken a couple of injury breaks just because she needed a mental break from all the jealousy, all the resentment, all the on-court bullying, cheap shot she takes. I just know that Caitlin Clark's second season in this league that she is fueling, is getting curiouser.
Well, Skip is up there talking about Caitlin Clark and all her injuries is because she probably trying to take some mental break. She can't take all the stuff that's going on the court. She can't take all the stuff that's going on off the court. If y'all remember, a certain someone accused Angel of not being able to take the mental abuse of being on a bad team. So she was faking an injury. I need to know what's with this. It's misogynistic. What's with this whole thing of, I guess women can't take pressure. So if they need a mental break, they'll get out here and lie about injuries. When men, they don't never question the men when they report an injury. They say they injured, they move on with it. But with the women, we had all these YouTube lives and videos, and some even said the women are not even equipped to handle this type of pressure. So I'm gonna go to you, Sister Miss Tony. I'm gonna ask you, what you think about Skip's comments, man?
Skip Bailey need to put a sock in it, and he need to plug up the other end, right? So until his ass just get bloated, cause he full of crap. He is full of crap. So you said the same thing about Angel Reese, Skip? Huh? Can we get the same thing? Because that's not what y'all saying, right? You say she don't know what she first of all, you said she can't play.
Right.
That's first and foremost. She can't handle the critics. She always got to clap back. So y'all got to clap back along with her. She's lying about all of her injuries. She just don't want to play because the team sucked. That's what you said. I mean, I can use all these fingers and come up with so many things that they said. But for Caitlin Clark, we gonna say that she just needs a mental break from all the pushing and the bullying and all this stuff. You said, Skip Bailey, I don't talk like that. Shut up, Skip Bailey. I had to look over that. I had to look over that, bro, Claude. I was like, that's his job. That's his job. Shut up, Skip Bailey. Come on, man. Y'all need to cut this out. Cut this out. It ain't about that for Caitlin. Caitlin is injured. She's injured. Skip, she's injured. How long you been covering sports? How long you been on the air? Man, you dust dirty right now.
Yeah.
You old
decades.
Dust dirty. You've been on here so long that you mean to tell me that you're willing to sell yet another narrative on Caitlin Clark. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It ain't that the women, and to go back, I had to say that about old Skip. Skip is trash. He's been trash and he's just knocking all the people over. He's just hot garbage, right?
Right.
But far as women and the question you ask, the media can play a part in the mental aspect, right? And it can be a burden on some players. That's without a doubt. I cannot say that is not or won't be a factor, right? Because it does play a part mentally. But for a player like Caitlin Clark, she hasn't had to have that.
Right.
Other players have. And you're not giving them the same grace, which is totally unfair. For Skip to even spit some shit like that out of his mouth is ridiculous, right? If you're gonna, that's where I come in. I say, when you're gonna critique a game or critique a player, you critique them all in the same notion. They're all individuals. So yeah, you're gonna have certain things you're gonna say about each player individually. But to say that she was being bullied and she's had to go through all of this vitriol because of the players that she chose to play with, she made that choice. right? And when she made the choice to remain silent over something that she could have easily put a stop to and put a nip the bud in it all, right? Because it should have never happened. And it could have been stopped by her and with her own words, since she is so powerful. Right? So you can fix some of the narrative that's out here right now, but you choose not to because it fits your needs. It allows you to get what you want. Right? So now that she's out, you don't know what really it is because you're being told it's a growing, and then she's out so long and hardly ever played this year. And now we want to come out with the stats of what the team was or wasn't when she was playing. Man, she only played 5 games. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. You talking, you capping. Cut it out. Stop the cap. Right? But it does play a factor. However, that's why you have to have this stuff. Again, we'll take it back to college. You have to have this stuff for these players to be mentally sound. You got to give them something, right? Because if they never had it before and they get it now, it's a factor, and it can weigh on them, and it can change the trajectory of their game. So I can attest to that. But criticism is criticism no matter what. And at some point, they've all been criticized. Caitlin's been criticized before. This ain't new for her. So let's not make it seem like it's new. Let's not make it seem like she has to go lay on somebody's couch. Because she don't have to lay on nobody's couch no more than these other players that have to take all the crap that they take based on the narrative that's been put out for her that she chooses not to stop, right? And again, she don't owe them nothing, so she don't really have to, right? But if these are you love these players and you want to play with these players and you want these players, as she said last year, well, nobody talked to me like they talked to Angel. Well, whose fault is that? It ain't Angel's fault that she's a social butterfly and you're not. You got to be a social butterfly. You got to put yourself out there. You got to ask for the help that she asked for, right? So she's well known and well liked because she put herself out there. And if that's what you want, you just got to put yourself out there. As athletes, you got to know that. And she knows that. But again, let's play to the narrative. So now here we are. You're not playing well. People are talking about your game. Now it's like, oh, whoa, it's me. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. You're going to play basketball, you need to be tough as nails. You play any sport, you need to be tough as nails, and you need to suck it up and you need to move on. People are going to criticize you and you have to learn to deal with it. This is a business. And in a business, you need to work. And if you can't work, somebody needs to be deducted. We need some deductions on that, for real. But if the other players have to sustain it, Skip Bailey, so does your golden child, Caitlin Clark. I like her. I want to see her be successful. I want to see her have a long-lasting career in a W. But the only way to do that is for people like you, Skip, to shut the hell up. Because what you talking about ain't worth the 2 turds in the water right now. That don't make no sense. But it's an argument that can be had. Does it play a part in their mental capacity? And they need to take a mental break. For those that are getting it left and right, 24/7, and it just doesn't stop for a person like Angel Reese, I can so much see. Yes, she could probably use to take one, but knowing her, she's not going to. If a player is out, any one of these players are out, they are out because they're hurt. If they say it's for personal reasons, then it's for personal reasons. Believe me, if you don't, Skip Bailey know better than that. That was just a messed up conversation. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep saying his name because that's a damn messed up conversation that he just had on social media, on his take about Caitlin Clark and what she's going through. It's just bull crap. And with that, I'm gonna land because I can go on a rant about that because that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. At the end of the day, they're professionals. Be a professional. Come and play. Cry in the dark and perform in the light. That's all I'm gonna say. Cut that crap out. you have more time than none. You practice and then you carry your ass home. I'm sorry, I mean to cuss. You carry your butt home and you sulk and you do whatever you need to do to get your mental right. If you got to go sit on the couch, go sit on the couch. If you don't want to go sit on the couch because you're worried about somebody following you and saying, "Oh, they're going to see a psychiatrist," then have the dang on psychiatrist come to your house. They have their house calls.
Mm-hmm.
Do a phone call, right? Seek whatever you need to seek and get your mind right, because you say you want to play this game. You say you want to be in the limelight. You say that this is what you want for the W. So if this is what you want and this is where we are, then suck it up.
I'm with you. Hey, let me tell you this. I'm gonna say this before I get to Duval. My daughter was a gymnast, and sometimes you can have a mental block. Sometimes it's mental, sometimes it's physical. But when you sign up for the pressure, like Miss Tony just said, you got to take whatever comes with that pressure. Duval, what you think about Skip and all this victimhood he trying to put on Caitlin Clark?
And speculation about injuries
and speculation about injuries and maybe these ladies can't take the fame.
I'm glad you went to me first instead of Bro Clark, because Bro Clark can come in here and have special privileges.
Oh
He
no,
can't
Bro
come in
Clark
here.
gonna end it for. That's why I gotta save him for
That's what
last.
I'm saying. He can't come in here with special privileges and skip the lines. He can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? We are a corporation. You know what I'm saying? We some of us pay our dues. Now
You a jackass. You gonna get cussed out when it's his turn. Why?
And so to answer your question, the reason why the media covering women's basketball the way they doing it, because this is the first time they doing it. The women's basketball game has been ignored for so long that they didn't know how to cover it. So the difference between the women's game and the men's game are a couple of things. One, there is a reality TV type feel to the women's game. The reason why they blew up so big between Caitlyn and Angel, because of the reality TV aspect of it. That's not in the men's game. That's A. Think about this, just to even go a little deeper. Think about the women. They got fan bases. The Clarkies, MAGA, Caitlyn fans, Reese's Pieces, Angel fans. The MVPs, the Visa fans.
Yep.
Asia Wilson, she have her fans. I forgot the name of them, but she have her fans. Paige, she have a name. I forgot her name, but they have it.
Them Asia fans will come for you, boy. But go ahead.
Oh, they will.
Even Camilla fans are the Brazilians.
Yeah.
They ain't online. They real.
Them Cardosos will come for you too.
The Brazilians, that's what they call them. That's Camilla fan base. We have to argue with them every day about the Angel situation. And so the women game have fan bases, bases, and all that. The men game don't have that, except for what? Bronzexuals. That's the only person that have a fan base. Everybody else, they don't label them like that. So the men's game is different, so they cover it different because they've been covering the men's game for a long time. The women's game, they just start covering. I'm gonna tell you, just to go even a little slightly deeper. Do you know before 2025 free agency, they didn't have nobody that broke news for the women's game? So the women, when they had breaking news, they either did it themselves or somebody that was more like what they call it, social justice activist type of reporter or representative was breaking their news. They ain't start getting a newsbreaker to this year. To Anna Constable became the newsbreaker. Then the lady named Pippi, something like that. You know what I'm talking
about? Alex.
Yeah.
I can't say her last name.
She's the newsbreaker now. And Anna Constable, she the newsbreaker. So nowadays the Woj and the Alicia stuff, football stuff, WNBA, they did not have that before 2024. So like I said, a lot of these people, including fans and media, are new to the party. So people are still trying to navigate how to really cover this game when it comes to the women. That's why they having all this speculation and everything else, because they don't know how to really cover the game. Not say objectively, but with a professionalism because they haven't covered the game before, and it's so many other dynamics to the women's game that's not in the men's game. So it's like there's still things that people trying to figure out, including the media. So we have to be fair on that. Because, like I said again, the media game. Going back to my original point, the media, the women in the women's game, there are a reality TV feel to it. We don't just talk about the play on the court. We talk about when the women's game. We talk about who dating who. We talk about who stole who boyfriend and blah, blah, blah. I got in trouble for that last time. But you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of more stuff with the women's game that get covered than the men's game. So that's why it's hard to really navigate and really put into perspective of what's going on in the women's game. That's why there's so much more speculation when it comes to women's game than it is the men, because there's so many other dynamics to it. So it gonna take a few years to really hone in how the media should cover women and the WNBA and the women's basketball in general. But as of right now, because everybody new to the game, they don't know how to really cover it properly. If that makes sense.
You saying they grasping for straws and creating narratives just to because they don't know how to actually cover the game in a real authentic way.
Not at all. They look at the women's game like a reality TV saga to it. That they don't look at it with the men's game. There's no even though we all know LeBron James is a secret GM and he get people traded and stuff, but they don't speculate about that like that. Because there's a certain level of integrity they cover with the men's game that they don't with the women.
But you know, in this day and age, mental health is champion.
Yes.
So I don't think it would be harmful to just say, look, I need to take, you know what I'm saying? Like people celebrate you saying, look, I need to take a mental break. I need to get myself straight. But you can't just be out here speculating because somebody's mean to her. That's why she got to take a mental break. Because, the women, they just can't take all that stress.
But again, you're right. Because think about it, the greatest player to ever do it. He took a mental break in the middle of his prime.
Michael Jordan. Yeah, he did.
So it's not like it's uncommon or it's out of
all the
place.
time.
But I'm going to understand why, even if in the case of Caitlyn, or in the case of Angel, why they can't do it. Out of all the women in WNBA, them two can't do it. The reason why they can't do it because now they're showing a sign of weakness. And they will use that against them women.
But they're going to do it anyway.
I know, but they won't use it against Paige, Asia, say Fee, like I said, Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard, say Kiki. Name your favorite player. Brianna Stewart, Sabrina. None of them. Those two women, they would kill them for saying, hey, I need to take a mental break.
Duvall, they probably would kill Angel, but they wouldn't kill Caitlyn because they actually believe that they're being mean to her. They would actually come champion. You see, y'all need to stop being mean to her.
But Lakeisha, we the media too. We would kill her. We would say, damn, you being weak right about now. You ain't getting none of the races that Angel get, and you got a mental break. Why can't Angel need a mental break? You see what I'm saying? Don't think Angel got media people too. Let's name them. Don't think Tarika, who covered the sideline report for the Sun, pro Angel. Jamel Hill, pro Angel. Like
I get you. I get where you coming from, bro. But the mainstream.
Don't name it mainstream people. I'm
talking about like on these networks.
I'm naming people that got their own shows, like Natalie or Esquire, or For Turf on NBC. Angel. You know what I'm saying? Angel got her media people out there too. They'll get on Kelly ass too.
I'm really the only reason why I disagree with you because it's not a good look to attack, especially in the mainstream media. I'm not talking about us YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good look to attack somebody in mental health. It's just not a good look. I don't think mainstream would do that.
It's not about mainstream attacking them, but mainstream would be like, why?
No, they're not gonna give you the real like us. They're not.
But they'll be asking why they need to take a mental break. They will question Angel. They'll question Kate. They'll question those two because they feel like they got the two biggest fan bases and they got the most media coverage.
Of all the Clarkers that come for ESPN, if they get up there and say that.
And the Reese's Pieces won't come for on ESPN too?
No, the Reese's Pieces will come, but they don't care. What I'm telling you is they care about Caitlin Clark. The Clarkers, once the Clarkers act a fool.
Yes. I agree with that.
They're not gonna go down that road, Duvall.
I agree with that. But it's not like she wouldn't get questioned if she wants to. No, I'm just saying it's not like she won't get questioned if she wants to do it.
Oh yeah, she'll get questioned with kid gloves though. It'd be very gentle gloves.
Right.
It won't be like, yeah, she just faking. She just, it won't be like that.
You're right.
That's just my opinion.
I'll just say those two will get questioned that no other WNBA women would not get questioned with.
I agree.
So that's why I said those women won't be as willing to come out and say I need a mental break because there will be think pieces on both sides. Now, yes, Kayla got more people that would treat her with kid gloves than Angel when it comes to that situation. But let's not act like Angel won't get questioned. That's not Angel. Let's not act like Caitlin won't get questioned. There are a million people that's pro Angel that'll question her, and I know damn well we gonna question her. so at the end of the day, it's like I say, it's not like Caitlin gonna go scot free. She just got a lot more people that protect her than an Angel in the media. But damn it, we will question her ass. That will be Angel media people like that. I can name a lot of them. That's pro Angel that will question Caitlin too, especially knowing what Angel has to go through on a daily basis. They will compare that shit. And so, excuse my language. I don't mean to curse.
Oh no, you're good.
I apologize. So it's not. I'm just saying. So those two will have to be careful saying, "Hey, I need mental health break." When a lot of people privately, especially me, will feel like, well, y'all the reason why all this noise is in the media of the WNBA. It's y'all fault. They might not say that publicly. You don't think they'll say that privately, Sister Pretty Tony?
Yeah. Look.
They'll
she on mute. She talking. She on mute though.
She's doing.
Oh hell, I was on mute. I was on mute.
You don't think they'll say that privately? Like,
I know, Devon, you didn't put me on. You didn't put me on shut up mode. That's what it was. But yes, they would. Yes, they would. I'm gonna agree with you on that.
They say it's y'all fault. All this noise around here. What y'all need a mental break for? Y'all brought this shit. That's what they were saying.
What you need a mental break for? That's what I said in my whole thing.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah, they
go ahead. Let Bro Claude get in here.
Okay, before it's Bro Claude's turn, but I want to give somebody some stats for my brother. Alyssa Thomas, y'all.
Tonight. I was trying to see it just now. They showed the highlight, but the volume was down.
13 points, 16 assists, 12 rebounds.
God damn.
16 assists.
That's all I say, man.
All right, you up, bro.
Wow.
Shout out to Shepherd too. She had 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists on the Lynx.
Nice.
But AT definitely is cash money and still in that MVP race. As soon as we drop her out, she do something else to say I beg to differ.
Right.
That's what you said.
God damn.
All right, Tony. You can turn your volume down a little bit, Tony.
Here we go. Here we go.
First of all, Duvall, don't you ever, I told you about disrespecting your elders, but you still want the belt to your ass. That's what I got for you, because you're disrespectful. And I whoop some ass. That's why I can take my belt off with this belt right here. And it's going to be belt to ass. You keep on messing around up in this hallway, messing around not going to class and listening to what the goddamn teacher got to say. But I don't want no interruptions from your ass, because I'm going to mute you. You understand I got controls over here too. So guess what? You keep your ass quiet right now, because you didn't cuss me out a little bit more too much time before I have my mouth in your, listen, have my name in your mouth like bubblegum. I don't want to hear nothing what you got to say when I'm saying what I say when I say. And I'm going to come in to and fro and back and forth just like a minion's supposed to be. So leave me alone. Okay. We got that out the way. You know, I gotta, keep my little brother in. You know what I mean? So
I know.
I gotta keep my little brother. You know, he just be forgetting that I'm older.
You gotta keep that. You know how them old men used to keep that belt just sitting on the table.
Just keep my belt right on the side. And I got my stick too. Look, like Grandpa. Look, them Grandpa used to have that stick. I got my stick. I'm gonna hit you in your head. And if I got a rock, I'm gonna throw it dead at your skull. Yeah. So listen, check it out, y'all. Say the question one more time.
Look,
so
do you think these media personalities are pushing a narrative about these women with their injuries, trying to act like they're not built for this fame and possibly faking injuries so they can get breaks? Do you think Caitlin Clark is really injured? Because I really do think she's injured. I think she was injured before the season even started, to be honest with you. And it's just been a lingering thing that's going on and on and on. But do you think she need a mental break? As Skip was alluding to, because all the people in the W is beating her up on the court, beating her up every time she run up the court. They picking her up 94-50. They being so jealous and hateful, and she just getting so much vitriol that she needed a mental break instead of she just blew out her damn tires on her legs. Go ahead.
Okay, 2 parts to that question.
Mm-hmm.
So the first part, because Angel, of course, Fee is still hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Asia been hurt.
Yep.
So when you hurt, you hurt. You know what I stand on that. Everybody that's in the chat, everybody that's here, when the players hurt, they hurt. Caitlin been hurt for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I believe in that. When the players out and hurt, they are hurt. But what we ain't gonna do.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
What we are gonna do. What we ain't gonna do. What we not gonna do. What we ain't gonna do. What we not gonna do, chat. We ain't gonna let them give that type of energy, and we ain't gonna give it back. Because Trick, you petty and I'm petty too. Trick, you petty and I'm petty too. Angel wasn't hurt, your girl wasn't hurt either. Angel missing, she done took it off. Goddamn it, your girl took it off too. Goddamn it, Angel hadn't, your girl hadn't too. You goddamn right. I'm bringing the same damn energy. You bring it here, I'm gonna bring it right to you. Don't play with people that's injured. But if you doing that, I just tell y'all, Rosewood was real. Black Wall Street was real. It was from a little white girl. Oh, he did something to me. It's always the little white girl. Oh, look how they kill whole towns, whole cities. They get a whole bunch of ninjas gotta start running when the white girl start crying. God damn. We just got to get all the panties gotta get in a bunch. People gotta hide. You gotta put grandma up in the trunk. Right. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? The kids gotta go in the glove compartment. You gotta just start hiding everywhere. Cause they coming for your head. But it didn't work out too well. It didn't work out too well when you called with your fat cheeseburger eating, coconut milk drinking, salad bar standing and only eating the peanuts, the chips, and the pretzels. Over there, fat ass Jason Whitlock. You said that Angel was the queen of hiding. You. But mother sucker, I'm going to give you the same energy. Your mama hiding from you right now. She ain't even answering your goddamn call. She won't even answer your call. Your auntie don't like you. Your sisters don't want nothing to do with you. If you got any cousins, they really don't want to hear from your fat ass. Because you're going to come over there and eat all the goddamn potato chips up, and the kids ain't going to be able to take their shit to school. So I'm just telling you going to get the same energy from me. And I know y'all been waiting, and boring ass Duvall been on here. You've been waiting for me to come to tighten this shit up, because right now, Sister Tony had to deal with this. I'm so sorry for the tobacco. And then my girl Keisha, the player, got to sit here and listen to the tantrums that go on. I'm just telling y'all, I'm keeping the same energy. Yo, listen, if my girl hadn't, your girl hadn't too. And guess what? My girl came out of Haddon scoring double doubles. My girl came out Haddon with 19 on the first day. My girl came in and beat the number 2 team in the country right now. That's my girl. She came out of Haddon with when she was way back with the back, and what Duvall said about her back. My girl came in hot. So this is why you watch the Full Court Trio. Because all of us are pieces to the puzzle of what my brother K-Sap, the extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man. This right here is what you always gonna see. So some of y'all, I see a whole bunch of y'all in the building. Hit the subscribe button. I'ma just tell y'all, this is what my Crash Out Room is about. Sister Tony is there with me on the Crash Out Room. You want to give that energy, I'm going to give it right back to your ass. And you ain't going to get no little silly queef from me about what the hell you want me to do. I'm going to tell your ass straight up. I think she in hiding. Not from herself, because she's a baller. But I think that the Indiana Fever is hiding the little Red Riding Hood somewhere in the woods that you can't come out because they winning right now and they don't want your ass on the court. And I land.
Yay! There you go.
Bro Claude. I'm happy you rolled up in here, Bro Claude. That boy say whole cities got to go because somebody just slapped Cece. Lord Jesus.
I'm just saying. Whole cities.
Why do we continue in 2025 to see these same narratives? Aren't they old, y'all?
But this what you
I'm not tired of it. They don't know, like Duvall said, they don't know how to handle it. They don't know what they're doing. It's exactly what brother said.
I give a crazy point because I'm gonna tell you, this is y'all first story that y'all cover as a pre-record. You and Bro Claude. Did y'all cover on Raquel Jackson when she sat out? They said she was pregnant.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't know how to cover the women's game like that because they just got here yesterday. Like I said, they this year got NBA, WNBA breaking news reporters. Just this year. All of this is fluid. All of this they learn it on the fly. So it gonna take a minute before they can really hone in and know how to cover these women. That's why it seems so reality TV like, because they're so used to the reality TV aspect when it comes to women. They brought it to the WNBA. They brought it to the coverage of the WNBA. And so it'll take a minute before they can really figure everything out. But yes, and that's why even certain players can't say mental break because they will kill them. If you think online, let's bring up two people. Black African American women that I'm about to talk about. Do y'all remember the name of Simone Biles in the 2008 for 2020 Olympics when she had an Olympic break and she couldn't do gymnastics? Those white people killed her for 3 months.
They did.
Let me throw you another name. My girl Naomi Osaka.
Yeah, they did her bad.
She was getting to a point where she was getting as good as Serena Williams. She needed a mental break. They killed her. She ain't recovered since. Kenny got the second round of her own tennis tournament right now.
No, she can't.
So that's why I'm saying when you are a superstar, and I just named 2 superstars in 2 different sports. So when you talk about 2 superstars in this sport, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, they have a different standard than everybody else. They can't come out and say, I need a mental break. We going to question everything.
I got a question. Do you think it'd be different, though? If it between Caitlin and, say, Simone?
No. Oh, yes. Like I said, Caitlin going to get caught up. But it going to be people that going to question Caitlin.
Yeah.
I say, including us. We are media. I don't care how you look at it.
You know, we minority, right?
Yes. But she's still gonna get questioned. I don't care if it's one person. Still gonna
No, I'm just saying that sometimes when you have numbers, it's amplified a little bit.
Yeah, you could drown it out a little bit, but they can't drown us out. They can't drown out, you know what I'm saying, the angel reporters that, you know what I'm saying, that's in the media. They gonna question it. They especially and they gonna really question because they gonna keep asking themselves, why do you need a mental break, Caitlin? When this girl Angel going through racial tendencies because of you. Every day, all day, every second, every minute, non-stop, 24 hours. They never take a day off, not even holiday, not even Kwanzaa, none of that. Christmas, none of that.
But
New Year's, none of that.
Duval,
take a day off.
So are you saying we in the wild, wild west right now?
With media coverage,
with media coverage in the W.
Hell yeah. Okay. Like I said, they just got here. Yeah. They just got here. And it's not going to get any easier because you're going to have Juju coming in, Olivia Miles coming in, Tanaya Lester coming in, Flajay coming in. All these new stars that's coming in WNBA within the next 5 years. Sarah Strong. I don't want to forget about Fawali. You know what I'm saying? Hidalgo. Didn't we just cover Hidalgo with her and Olivia Miles arguing at the game?
We did.
It's not going to stop anytime soon. They still navigating through this because women are covered differently because there's a reality TV aspect to this. And so until we get to a point where the women know how to, where the media know how to really, separate the two or really put things into perspective, it's still going to be a wild, wild west when it comes to the report of the women's game because they don't know how to deal with it because they just got here. They learning on the fly. It's not like the men's game where they had 60, 70 years to hone in how to cover the men's game. The women's game just opened up 2024. Like I said, this year is the first time they got reporters to report breaking news. They didn't have that before then. That's how behind they is on the women's game, on the WNBA. They didn't have a Woj or a Shams in the NBA that broke news for men when it came to trades and stuff. They didn't have that before this year. They just got 2 people that know how to do it now. So in the next few years, they're going to have a good 5 or 6 that know how to break news stories. But as right now, they just got 2 because they just started to learn how to do it. That's all it is, Lakeisha. They learn on the fly. That's all.
Hold on. Let me get the money. Reddit Milky Way, thank you for the $2 super chat. He said, Keisha, can you answer 6-foot Aquarius question? Is it before this? Hold on, let me go back up. 6-foot Aquarius. Okay, hold on.
Why you looking for that question?
This one right here? Okay.
Let me answer something real quick. Just real quick for Brian Lewis. He said it's true, the ball. They wouldn't say a white girl was pregnant. But ain't they saying Sophie Cunningham slept with the owner?
Well, that came out in the lawsuit. That's actually.
But they still cover it.
In actuality, they didn't cover it.
They talked about
it was mentioned.
That was us.
Mostly in the in the newspaper, like on the articles, but not.
Yeah, they talked
didn't
about
really
it. I mean,
cover that.
it's not a continuous cover, but they talked about the Ricky Jackson was like a couple of days.
No,
That was a
they
whole.
didn't cover that.
That
at
was a
all.
whole time she was out.
Now YouTube
The whole time she was
covered
out.
it.
Yes.
But yeah,
I'm just saying
nobody in social, nobody covered that in real media out there in mainstream. No, nobody covered
Me and
that.
Keisha was looking through the actual clips that they had, actual news clips with real papers with Rikia Jackson, mental health, what is going on, dialogue, the mystery behind what's going on with the LA Sparks coaching and Rikia Jackson. Is it speculation in the office? This is ongoing stuff that you could just look on the Google and you could see they had straight newspaper articles, USA Today, all of the different ones from Athlon and all of them.
Bro, Claude, I know about it because I saw Keisha the story.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we're just
no,
saying
I was just
Sophie-
talking to the point. I know you did. I'm just saying I'm talking to.
Yeah, we just talking about that.
You
that
got
Sophie
one more
Cunningham-
time to cut me off. I'm
That
telling
Sophie
you, got
Cunningham,
one more
that
time. I'm coming
Sophie
over there.
Cunningham story came and went. Ain't nobody.
But I'm just saying,
Wait, Keisha.
they still
I
cover it.
told you got one more time to be cutting me
Who
off.
covered it?
Yeah, I'm about to say who, because I watched all of them.
I'm
who
telling
covered
you.
how we found
No,
out.
Tony, no.
Yeah, somebody
Duvall,
wrote an
I'm
article.
telling
You
you,
were
you better
right.
stop
Somebody
cutting
wrote
me
an
off.
article in a local paper.
Yeah, it was an article. It was an article,
in
man.
the
It
local
was an article
Arizona
in
paper.
several different newspapers.
It don't have to be come on ESPN, but that means somebody talked about it. They won't say. My point is,
that's
I'm kind of special.
Let me ask you
Duvall.
something, Duvall.
Okay.
If this story had came out about Angel,
oh, you know where it been on CNN.
if this story had came out about Camila Cardoso,
I don't know if it'll be on CNN, but they would somebody would.
But she attached to Angel though. You don't think
but
they
I
would
don't
say
think
anything?
But Angel is a different beast.
If
You
this
know
story
that.
came out about Paige Beckers,
Oh, that's CNN. That's CNN. Because Paige is a superstar though. This is what I'm saying.
okay.
That's
So
a
if
diff-
this
that's a
story
different
came out about Caitlin Clark, do you think they would cover this on ESPN?
Oh, it'll get talked about, yes.
You think so?
If somebody say Paige with Caitlin pregnant, they'll mention that.
Hold on, put that back up there, bro. No, the thing that she sent the super chat for.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that other one.
Yeah, she wanted me to answer this question. Why Caitlin and Angel injuries being deemed as fake, but not Nafisa, Asia, or Stewie?
And the biggest and the best answer.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you the best answer to that is those two biggest stars of the sport.
So that means you lie on them because they're the bigger stars.
Right.
Because that means they get covered more intently than everybody else.
That means you.
They don't move the needle.
No,
or they're irrelevant. There you go. Or they're irrelevant.
Thing.
But we know.
Hold on, I'm gonna push back.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
I'm gonna push back. You do it because you know you can get engagement.
That's my point.
But
that's my point.
But it has nothing to do with needle moving. It has to do with I know if I
That's
lie.
the needle moving, Lakeisha. If they get the most engagement, that's the needle moving.
No, that's the needle moving.
You gonna let
Come
me finish?
on.
Go ahead.
All right,
I'm not talking about in the needle movement of them being stars. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I know I can make money off this person. Let me explain something to you. They have people who are not needle movers, who they have a certain story come out and they blow up, and they are not needle. Case in point, Krishan crazy ass with Blueface. She ain't no damn needle mover.
She more a needle mover than you think.
Okay.
She have a fan base out there. She more of a.
Do she have a fan base like Angel?
No.
Okay, but we were still invested, right?
Yeah.
Because we like
Blueface.
controversy.
Yeah, they got a reality.
And you don't have to be a necessary needle mover if you have a controversy.
Right.
Yes, I agree with that. But this what I'm saying with them. I give you a perfect example. I'm gonna tell you,
because there's a lot of irrelevant people. They had a moment in the sun.
No, I agree with you. That's why I'm not arguing, because I agree with that aspect of it. But then what I'm saying, I'm gonna give you a perfect example when it comes to, I'm gonna say a situation with Angel, the engagement part that you're talking about. If you're on Twitter, there's a certain Twitter handle called Brit Center.
Yeah,
his only job is to find one missed layup that Angel did, one missed shot he posted, because they're gonna get 1,000 replies an hour. They different. So that's why to answer your question,
has a huge fan base.
But that's why to answer your question, the 6'8" Aquarius, Angel Caitlyn is in a different category than Fee, Stewart, or
Hold on a minute. Hold on. T. Camilla.
Asia.
Krishan Rock ain't even in the same stratosphere as Angel.
No, not at all. No, Angel's
not
an
at
A-list,
all, baby.
Angel's an A-list celebrity. A-list.
Big time. You heard what I tell you.
We gonna shoot that down.
She's an A-list.
She do got a huge fan base. Don't get me wrong, because she made herself, it's a thing as reality TV famous.
Yeah.
They got a lot of them out there. Shit, the goddamn, there's a lot. The hip hop show people got a huge fan base too.
Hip hop is the wait. Let me say this.
What's it called? Hip hop and whatever that show is.
Love and hip hop.
Love and hip hop.
They got a large fan base too.
Yeah, all of them on Love and Hip Hop. Most of them blew up. Let's keep it there. Let's keep it where we going. The culture. Okay, I think we not summing it up. So the culture involves basketball, right? Football stars, right? Music artists, right? You know, the entertainers, the comedians, right? It's the culture, right?
Hold on, bro, Claude. I don't mean to say anything, but Sinister Aristotle is being diabolical. He said Kia Nurse is a needle mover. He being
you start that shit.
Go ahead, bro.
That's my man, Sinister. So the culture, right? The culture, and I talk about this all the time because I'm a prolific. Well, Keisha know this too. I'm a prolific person when it comes to our culture and holding on to it for the youngins, the ones that don't know any better or has not been taught. I mean, we talked in long strides about 3 days ago about what the youngins is missing. We have this type of conversation most of the time. So all in all, the culture is what keeps most of the mass hysteria and the dialogue going on. Now, the unorthodox media or them folk, they come in to try to hit the bongos like we hit it, if that made sense. If to do the twerk the way she do it, if that makes sense. So they come in and they looking, and like Duvall say, they don't really know how to snap their finger on rhythm. You understand? But they paying attention to this new piece of the culture that we just added, because women's basketball have always been here. Always been here. They started along with the men. The women's basketball and young girls been playing in college since the 70s. Is that right, sisters? Is that right? Okay. So if women been playing basketball since the 70s, and you've had all of these ladies, highlight ladies, all the way down to Cheryl Miller and back more. The lady that they wanted to play professional basketball, she was the only female in the 60s to play. They wanted her to come into I don't know, Sister Tony probably could help me with that. They wanted her to play in the NBA, the National Basketball League. I forgot her. Yes. She's a black female, and she was just that good. And she was a forward. She was 6'7". Okay, like Camila Cardoso. So women been playing basketball for a long time and good at it. I've been watching the game of basketball all my life, and it was women that taught me the game of basketball first. You know, I allude to my cousin Helen, who was in that top championship team. So this ain't no big thing that women playing basketball. You've been playing basketball forever, just as long as the men. But the accolades, the difference is what Sister Keisha is talking about. The different makers. Why is it a difference? Why isn't they on to part of it? Yeah, misogynistic views is reality. Misogynistic ideology is reality. But now you got a prolific situation happen. I won't even call them the individual stars. This happened, and it happened in white America. In the middle of white America, this happened to one of theirs. And then Madam President, the wife, the first lady, invited her, and her heart poured out for the one who lost the game. And she just really wanted to say it's no losers in the game of basketball when you play in NCAA.
She cried.
And they both can come to the White House because there's no losers. You a goddamn lie. It's been a loser all our damn life. Somebody win, somebody lose, somebody go to the White House, somebody go to Disney. That's just the way it's been.
Right.
Exactly.
Somebody go to Disney.
But it was theirs. White man get caught with cocaine, he get
hardly no
3
time
months in jail.
He get hardly no time.
Black
He
man
get
get
rehab.
caught with crack cocaine that ain't even got that much cocaine. He got
life.
Years.
We got the ghetto.
I'm telling you real
we got the
time.
ghetto cocaine.
He got 15 years. He got 15 of them.
You a menace
to society.
Dangerous society.
So they have brought this to Angel Reese. They have brought that ideology, y'all, to Angel Reese in real time. And they have brought Caitlin Clark as their Snow White, as their riding on the white horse with Tonto, chasing the man in black or the woman in black.
Well,
Lisa Harris.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for that.
But you know what, guys?
Thank you.
They should have had. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and then we, because we rolling up on 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm ready.
But they should have had some type of framework developed.
Oh man, we rolling.
I know. They should have had some type
Thank
of
you, T.
framework.
Camilla. I love you. You always backing your uncle up.
They should have had some type of framework developed because they've been covering the men's game, which has been popular for some decades now.
75 years.
So I ain't giving them no excuses for not knowing how to cover the game, because you've had many examples on how to cover the game. There are many sports in this country, and for some reason they get to the woman's sport and they suddenly confused. I ain't buying it.
Mm-hmm. It's a different dynamic. That's why I think they not prepared. Mm-hmm. And I give you a perfect example. You said people don't get killed for coming out and saying mental health.
Mm-hmm. No,
no.
Yeah, they don't get unalive. You can't say that word. You can say unalive.
Yeah, some people do. Unalive. Yeah, I ain't gonna even tell you. No, that's not what I was saying. Some people do get killed. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
Stop saying kill.
Unalive.
I said it.
Unalive. I'm sorry.
Did y'all forget about this?
I'm here to help.
Did Angel scream about mental health after that LSU loss?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you knew they wasn't gonna have no compassion for her.
And Amelia killed her to this very day.
Yep.
Yeah.
They still
same thing they did to Simone Biles.
They still break it up. So that's why I said them women can't do it.
No, some women can.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking those two women. They can't do it.
Some women can now.
Now the other women can do it. Those two women, they can't do it.
Because I've seen people get up there and cry, and they say, "Oh, she's just passionate. She's just hurt."
Hey, did Izzy Harrison scream mental health saying Angel fan bullied
Yes.
her, and they got sympathy?
Yes.
Like I said, everybody else.
But you know why they got sympathy, right?
It was in their narrative. It was in their narrative.
Yeah,
That's
narrative
why.
about Angel. Yeah,
That's why I said those two women can't do it. All other women can do it. Those two women can't do it. They gonna get questioned.
When
And that's
Izzy
just
did
the
it right away, that mean Angel,
Well,
her teammates don't like
this
her.
is what we debating, Duval. I'm not debating that they're gonna get questioned. I'm debating whether they're gonna get demonized. Because people can question you. Sit down, have a conversation. Caitlin, I see you got you got a mental block. You say you need to take a mental. Let me know how that's working for you. Let's work through this. The other, or I can go, hey, why are you up here quitting on the team?
Yeah.
That's different.
Oh.
The way you cover it is different.
Ooh, that was cold. You, hey, player, you was right on. Give me some, player. Hey, player, come on, give me some. Yeah. That was cold.
It's gonna be like both. It's gonna be both. It's gonna be both. But the difference is, Kayla got a lot more people that gonna call her because she is the deadest in distress Caucasian woman in a predominantly
Say it again.
African American sport.
Say it again.
So there is a bullying type that they feel they're gonna be towards Caitlyn, but it's not like she's not gonna get questioned by it. It's not like everybody ain't gonna demonize because we gonna demonize her, and it's gonna be like I said.
All the ball saying is the ball saying he gonna demonize.
He gonna be one of them.
We gonna demonize.
They're gonna be over there talking. And you know what they're gonna say then, the ball? You know what they're gonna say then? Them Reese's Pieces are over there crazy. They don't even have no type of compassion.
They have no compassion.
Caitlin Clark is going through all of this, and they over there making fun of her. We done had people in our chat talking about why y'all. I'm leaving this chat. Y'all making fun of her injury.
They say this is some bullshit.
They
said that.
Because at first we were saying some of the same things. They were saying, okay, is this real or what's going on here? The way they talking about day to day for going, that don't even make sense. We was Duval, you was up here. We was having legit questions, and they were like, "This is ridiculous."
We said it night of the injury. We said it not on when she played Seattle. We said you said it night of the injury when it happened. When
the one guy say, "Fuck this channel."
Cause remember we watched the game in real time, and you said it in real time. You said that ain't no day-to-day injury.
I said that's not no day-to-day injury.
You gotta go
People
to your shit out
fuck
of
this channel. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Okay.
Because matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you how I know you told the truth. Because I remember you said something about your son played track and he did hurdle.
He played.
He
played track.
You said he was out for a week.
He was out 4 to 6 weeks. Y'all knew that was no day-to-day injury. I don't know.
Hey, that man came right in the chat. He say, "Fuck this channel."
Like I said,
and he got blocked.
He got blocked.
What's wrong with you?
But
all we was doing is asking questions, Duval.
Just asking questions.
That's crazy.
But let's be honest. We have those two women in particular. The only two women in the WBA got multiple channels dedicated to them.
They do.
Including us. We don't have to name the others because a couple of them is out.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of channels dedicated to Angel. Over 10. I counted 12 if I'm recalling my head.
You right.
And Caitlyn got between anywhere from 15 to 22. But nobody else only got 1 or 2.
I'm just
they got
you.
multiple channels dedicated to them. So don't think Caitlyn could pull that mental health and we ain't gonna question her.
I'm just telling you, you go out there, you call yourself being live, and we clip you up and put you on Twitter, and you talking about Caitlyn, talking about you don't have no sympathy for her mental woes, and watch what happens. They gonna attack your ass, the boy. You gonna You gonna get your ass attacked out
They
there on
gonna
social media.
grease your
I'm
ass.
trying to save
tar
you,
and
but if
feather.
you want to try it, go on,
They
put it
gonna
out there. Go
tar
on, go
and
live.
feather you.
Hold up. Remember, I'm the same person that went live on that went viral on Twitter for attacking Caitlyn before.
I know
So,
you gonna be viral.
You're gonna be
I don't give a damn.
viral.
You know what I'm saying?
You
If it
go,
got to be said, it got to be said.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna be viral.
hey,
That's
they
why
gonna
they call
go.
me the live wise. You know what I'm saying? Because anything can happen in the moment for me. You know what I'm saying? It
No,
depends on how I feel at that moment.
Six foot eight stay.
Maybe a
6'8"
loose
stay
cannon,
chasing the
more
ball
like
with
that.
pitchforks and horses.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a live wise. Like, Brooklyn, he crash out. It's calculated. Me, you don't know when I'm going to crash out. I can be calm 1 minute and then start cussing next. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Hey,
The
no
ball
one
of them
said.
people get after you.
Hey, no one said
Me,
that
we
we
gonna say
are
it, bro.
talking
Claude.
about Kate. We want to be sure. We are not saying that Caitlin Clark is not hurt.
Nah.
We don't want that to be said. All we saying is that somebody's hiding somebody, and it looked like it's on the fever. I ain't said nobody name. I'm just saying Caitlin Clark might not be had, but
let me
the
tell you
fever
this, bro,
might
Claude.
be had in Caitlin Clark.
Claude.
What?
Bro, Claude. The
Yes.
way the fever, I will give the Clarkies this. The way the FIBA organization has handled this injury situation with Caitlin Clark has been bad.
Perfect.
It's been horrible.
It's just been perfectly.
Nobody knows what to believe. The way they are because.
But no, Keisha.
Just back to my soliloquy before. When you come out and lie about a growing injury is day to day, that was a flat out lie, y'all.
Keisha. It's Angel in the Chicago sky. Ain't that what the fat hamburger eating ass mother sucker was saying? The Chicago sky did not say exactly what's going on with Angel Reese. We don't
we want to know.
Day to day, we don't have you such a bitch ass nigga. Damn. I'm sorry, y'all.
I gotta say this. They both organizations handled it wrongly, and they did it for the wrong reasons. I'm gonna give Lakeisha credit this for two things. First of all, when that growing injury happened that night, we watched that game real time because we covered that game.
Yeah, we covered it. Yeah.
Lakeisha said in real time, that's not no damn day-to-day injury. Her son was out for 4 weeks doing hurdles. She said her son couldn't even walk till 4 weeks later.
That's
Is
right.
That correct?
Couldn't even walk.
We know it.
So
No,
she said that night. She said
he
that
took
night.
his rehab serious. He didn't put no stress on that muscle.
She said that night that that's not a day-to-day injury.
No.
And reason why I said both organizations handled it poorly because both organizations still want to sell tickets.
They did.
And they still trying to sell tickets now in Indiana. That's why they ain't coming out and say she's out for the season.
Yeah, and there's only 8 or 9 games left.
Angel alluded that the Chicago Sky played with her name. That's why she said she ain't gonna tell y'all everything till after the season. That's why I can't wait till that end of the season press conference. We're gonna be live still and we're gonna cover it.
Yeah, I can't wait till the exit interview.
I know they be messing with Angel, boy. Angel definitely gonna tell the truth. They gotta remember.
We ain't speculate. She said in her press
conference. She said what
she
she's waiting to do at the end.
In that expert interview. So we gonna cover it because we know they lied. Because we knew that was a ticket selling thing, Mike Alter.
Yes, indeed.
We know we did that for ticket sales. That's why I criticized Angel that on about 3-4 games ago, and chat got in there goddamn feeling, but I said what the F I said because I was right. Angel, you should not let them play your name like that. When they say day to day, you should have came out and say I'm out of definite. That's what you should have did. Because they try to play with you. Because they try to still sell tickets to have people come to the game knowing that you want to beat them. And having your fans keep checking the injury report every single time because they say day to day because your back, knowing damn well now you might not back could be tricky, but one thing about us, because I got back issues, because like I said, I got a car wreck and I got hernia just in my back and neck. You know when the back is minor, and you know when the back is severe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You know
you
when
do.
you have a severe back injury, you know when you got a minor.
Yeah,
And
them
Angel,
X-rays, and all that stuff they do, them doctors with MRIs, all that stuff they tell you, Duvall.
yeah. So Angel knew her back was severe. So Angel should have came out right then and there. Nah, man, I'm out indefinitely, man.
Nah.
This is gonna be a while, and call it a day.
Nah.
Because that's why the Jason Pig, Pig feet is questioning, her injury and how long it is and everything that. Because like I
Well,
said, it was no transmission.
but you knew that game, Barbie night at United Center, they wanted to keep
Yeah.
that sold out.
Yeah,
They
no,
wanted to
they
keep
can go.
all
Yeah,
they want to
no,
keep all these fever games sold out. So
yeah,
they out
no,
there
they
lying.
gotta do it. They
Either
gotta. Hey, they was out
remember
there.
they did the NBA 2K shirt with Angel Knight and she didn't play. They wanted to keep and the shoe game with Angel and the
They
shoe with
pulled
her,
all of it. Yeah, they pulled all the
knowing
hats
that
out.
she wasn't gonna play. And so that's what I'm saying. Both organizations did those women disservice. One thing about Caitlyn though,
World.
I'm gonna tell you
You
one thing
see
about
that?
Caitlyn
You see
though.
that kid?
Hold on, Duvall.
I call it Jason Pig feet. You know how that is.
What you
Go ahead,
say?
Duvall.
You know he want he want hamburger away from a heart attack. You know what it is for Jason. You know what it
Oh
is. So
shit!
we ain't gonna get
Oh,
on Jason.
Jason.
We gonna move past him. I'm gonna tell
Okay,
you one
go
thing
ahead.
about Caitlyn and her people.
Mhm.
You think her daddy gonna allow Indiana to play with her like that?
They
Watch
playing with her.
They're
watch
already
watch
playing with her.
They
watch
already
what he
playing with
do.
them.
Watch what he do behind the scenes.
He
He ain't
gonna
gonna
have to
play
do
that.
something because they playing with her. Because I'm with the Clarkers on a
They
couple of
could do.
things because they playing with her a little bit because
They
that
playing with her.
foolishness, that day to day and having people check. Yeah, y'all don't need to be doing
Yep.
all that.
And
And they did that.
that's
Remember, they did that
definitely
for
the
the All Star
WNBA
game
doing
too.
that.
Remember, they did that for the All Star game.
Mm-hmm.
They knew
The
that girl. You
WNBA is doing
knew
it. It
that
ain't the
girl was not playing for the All
FIBA.
Star.
And they
They
ain't tell
just
us
straight
that
up
she wasn't
lied.
playing till like
Listen.
3 days
Okay,
before, or till
okay.
like 2 days
Hold
before.
Listen.
on before you go, bro, Claude. They even said yesterday she sustained some type of injury like 2 weeks ago, but they
Well,
gonna report it now. Something about her ankle or something.
7th
I say,
on the 7th,
Yeah,
August the
on the
7th.
7th of August. Yeah, 7th of August. I covered
On
it
the
earlier
7th
today.
of August.
it's like
See,
what is
Duval
all
don't know
these
what he
different
talking about
injuries? Well,
sometimes because
hold
he be
on,
thinking I
no,
be
no, no.
sleep.
Let me,
He
because
think I be
somebody asked me
sleeping,
somebody.
and then he want to give all the information.
Nah, let
I'm
me.
just tired of him always running his mouth, talking about he know everything and all that stuff. It kind of make me feel like, you know what I'm saying, some other people that be around here talking
Nah.
that crazy
Put it
stuff.
this way.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you
I love
know,
you, my
the
brother.
bro
you be
Claude, let Duvall apologize to you. Go ahead on, Duvall. Say you
I
sorry.
ain't apologizing no bro Claude, but I gotta answer the question in the chat. But the chat asked me a question. But I love bro Claude. That's my brother. I gotta answer the question in the chat.
He's like,
Now T Camilla asked me in the chat to please
What?
elaborate on what Brent, her daddy, gonna do when it comes to Indiana Fever organization. I guarantee he gonna go in that office and tell them, y'all keep playing with my daughter's name, we gonna ask for a trade. And they do not want that. I wouldn't be surprised in the offseason at some point they give an apology for not being more transparent when it comes to that woman injury. Because they ruined that woman's reputation thinking that, you know what I'm saying, that woman was coming back
Yeah.
and they wasn't.
but she
And
can't be the only one injured.
it's all was a money move. And like I
Yeah.
said, so
They
that's what I
handled it
think her
bad.
daddy, I think that's what her daddy gonna do. Y'all better apologize to my daughter publicly, or we gonna ask for a trade because like I said, you're not gonna play with her name.
No,
Because you gonna have
I'm with the
people
Clarkers on little stuff, but I'm
yeah.
with them with that on that. Like this is
Because you're
becoming.
gonna have people mad at Caitlyn thinking, you know what I'm saying, she played with them. She playing with their name. And you know what I'm saying, her daddy, like I say, if you watch how her daddy move, her daddy don't play about her daughter.
No.
Like I say, Angel Mama's more hands off. But Mr. Brent, Caitlyn daddy, he don't play that shit. He be all in them games. He be all talking
See,
about, you know what I'm saying, her daughter.
and trust me, Mama Reese is behind the scenes. Mama Reese is right
She
there.
just gonna be our
She
public.
more hands off though.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing, she more hands off. What I hear about Mr. Brent, he's a helicopter dad. This is what I heard from the streets. He is it's online bro card. I heard he is a helicopter dad.
But
Yeah, he
not play right
helicopter.
in the car. So believe me, he gonna want some straightening. He gonna want some straightening by y'all how y'all playing with that girl name and having her fans mad at her You know what I'm saying? Because they really care about that shit.
Then she need to stop being out there playing soccer with her family.
Right. Yeah. Here's another thing, Devon. Look, people be talking about Angel might be exiting stage left. Caitlyn might exit stage left on the fever. They keep playing with her.
Yeah, I agree with you. Only reason why I think it's more towards Angel than Caitlyn, because I think Fever would try to do everything they can to please Caitlyn.
They probably
I
will.
think,
At least I think they will.
River.
I think with the Chicago Sky, they know how vibrant Angel is, but I think they still kind of
playing with her,
saying like she ain't gonna really leave, is she? And then when she leaves, it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Fever is taking Caitlyn seriously from word go. And so I think that's where the disconnect come in between me and you. I agree with you, Lakeisha. But I think the difference is the Fever taking Caitlyn seriously from day one. I think Chicago Sky is still kind of like, is Angel gonna really do it? She like us, I believe.
Right.
Cause they take Angel loyalty to her teammates and who she is as a person for granted.
Yep.
That's why I think the Chicago Sky still kind of playing with what I think the Fever's like. No, they take Caitlyn seriously from day one. They even, like I said, they say they got on Caitlyn. I forgot who told us that in the chat. They got somebody from Caitlyn camp in the organization. So they know they take Caitlyn seriously.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get the money. River, thank you for the $2 super chat. He said, did I miss the Paige versus Clark debate? You did. It took a turn, River. I mean, we all said Paige was better than Clark, but it took a turn because the ball was blaming Enrique woes on Paige. You know,
I think he got some blame for it.
He went to the left, but other than that, we all agreed that Paige Becker is better than Caitlyn.
We all agree. But Mr. Brett, catch the replay. I know it's 3 hours long, but you know what I'm saying? You enjoy yourself.
We're gonna have to start cutting up and put some tabs or something.
I know. I mean, I tell you, I'm glad y'all invite me up here. I'm loving it.
Working on 3 hours. It's time to go to bed, y'all.
I'm off tomorrow. That's why I ain't tripping, because I would be and say cut this short.
Or you been asleep?
I would be asleep. Man, I'll be out to get up too early. I would be and say, man, we gotta go.
Claude got the crash out. But these were good topics, man.
Very good topics.
We could talk about this shit all goddamn night, but we not, because
we ain't. We finna go to sleep because I gotta get up in the morning.
Yeah,
I gotta go in the morning. I just thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. I had to come after I came from church today, and you know, I would like to say, man, I thank everybody in this community, and I thank everybody that showed me love and hit me on the Instagram and hit me on the messenger and the comments. I really do appreciate it, and I really, really, really understand. Go ahead. Keisha.
Thank you, River, for the $2 super chat. You say, man, I was at McDonald's.
Hey,
that's where I'm about to go.
River,
I heard they finna lower them prices because they pricing out.
Yeah, they said they about to lower the prices.
Because
AF504 say CC is going to Chicago. Now, watch out there now.
Hey, slowly roll. I'm
gonna tell you a team that I can think both Kayla and Angel go to, and it might surprise you. It's the Lynx.
Oh.
Now
Sherry might not have to be there, but I think both of them could go to the Lynx.
She don't want to play for her.
Now, don't say.
Caitlyn
They're gonna be stipulation of Caitlyn, and they're making the way where Sherry become a consultant, and they have a coach that probably Caitlyn won't.
Yeah, she don't.
And Angel play for anybody. You know what I'm saying? That don't matter. But I think, like I said, don't sleep on both of them going to the Lynx.
I don't know. Caitlyn might want to just drive 2 hours to Chicago.
Or go to New York.
And then Broclaw gonna let her in the house. Watch.
I'm gonna tell you, New York is another destination, because Caitlyn loves Miss what's it, San Bernardino?
New York?
Yeah.
You think talking about pressure. You think she can handle that New York pressure?
Man, they'll make so much money, man. It wouldn't even matter.
They would if she live up to the hype.
Well, her and Angel on the same team. They'll win.
Oh, you talking about with Angel? Okay.
That's why I say I think they could team up together and go to like New York. Like Kayla loves Sandy Bandito. That coach, she loves her, and Angel loves New York because that's what businesses is at and stuff.
Well, she knows she'll see Teaspoon every chance she get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
And I can see a scenario where they, put a teaspoon in the front office.
They need to go and put it in the front office. They love her down there.
Yeah.
They need to give her a job. Shit.
So that's why I say
no. She got a job. She's
at New York.
Yeah, she's in the operations part.
Oh, okay.
She's in the
you ain't wrong. That's why I said you ain't wrong. It ain't no foregone conclusion. Kayla gonna stay there her whole career. She gonna want to win.
But think about this. What can you do to look? This is just parting gifts, y'all, just to make y'all think, and so y'all crash out once the stream is over. What if they want to keep all this momentum going, and they said the league says, you know what? How we keep all these narratives rolling, we're gonna put CC and Angel on the same team.
Mm-hmm. If you think that's not possible, and we just find out that the NFL colluded the Keys, so
they do it all the time.
And I will see in the clip, but they said a legitimate reporter who covers the NFL had to say Roger Goodell had to step in and tell the Browns to draft Shedeur. I have a clip right here on Twitter.
No, they said that the head men called.
Yeah. Roger Goodell. And
Roger Goodell is the head man.
The head man, Roger Goodell, called.
Look, Reddy Mickleway say, "Heck no!"
Just
Keisha.
not like Eric Dickinson. What he said, he didn't try to put Roger Goodell on the spot because that's his man. But Roger Goodell called the Browns, which was the next, and he got him there. And this is why I told y'all that the owner didn't want. You think he wanted to listen to Roger Goodell? GM. He didn't want to. Neither did the GM. Either one. Do you think? But at least the GM.
That was my point.
But at least the GM can say, "Okay, I got the black boy. He did good. It makes me look good."
He don't get no pass from me.
But he didn't say. I'm just saying I'm talking about what he could do to the mass people who watch. He picked him, right? He did pick him.
Because he was told to by the owner.
No, the owner did not. The owner did not. Roger Goodell is the head of the NFL.
Stop, bro, Claude.
Let me
finish. Hold on. Roger Goodell works for the owners.
No,
Roger Goodell called the owners. He did not call the GM.
The head, but listen, he has the shot. Just like Kathy Engelberg, she can make a call, can't she? Did she make a call last year to get?
But if you gotta make a call, that means the GM didn't want you.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you.
That's what that means.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying. Let me add to it why they said Roger Goodell made the call to the Haslam. Because they said the NFL owners felt like the Haslam owed them one because they fully guaranteed the Deshaun Watson deal, which had all the quarterback man, and they want all their deals fully guaranteed, and it caused the Ruckless with Lamar Jackson, among others. This is what a legitimate NFL female reporter said on
You know
Twitter.
what you're talking about.
And this is not the first time. Let me break one more last thing. This is not the first time Roger Goodell stepped in and asked an owner of a team to do something for him for a favor. I'm going to name somebody else that y'all forgot about. Do y'all remember Michael Sams?
Yep.
The first gay NFL player. Roger Goodell had asked Mr. Cronky
to take him on.
A favor, draft him in the 7th round.
Take him on.
Because they ain't want him to go undrafted because it would have looked bad like the NFL is anti-gay.
Yep.
So Roger Goodell called Stan Kroenke and, hey, do me a solid, draft him in the 7th round so he could at least say he got drafted. And that's why they showed, that was the only time they ever showed a 7th round draft pick live on TV while he hugging his boyfriend at the time.
And he didn't last. How long he lasted, Ball?
After one season.
He didn't get through training camp.
He didn't even get through training camp.
He got to training camp. They cut him at the end of the training camp. Then I think he went on somebody else's practice squad for a year, and then he phases out.
Yep. Hold on, let me get the money. Hold on. Paige says, "Thank you for the $2 super chat, Paige. Do you think Paige will stay? Do you think Paige will stay in Dallas?" I'll answer that. What the hell?
Delay. It's a delay.
That ninja took 10 minutes.
Delay.
She said, "Do you think Paige will stay in Dallas?" We'll answer that question in just a minute. Hold on, let me get River. River says, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says CC going to Chicago and Dallas trading Enrique and Zaza for Angel Reese. It's a win-win situation here. Everyone wins.
Hell no. Hell no, River. You better not. I know you were a Paige fan. And you left Caitlin to go to Paige, which was smart. But you better leave my niece alone.
I'm telling y'all right here now, Mr. Brent, Caitlin daddy is not going to let her go to Chicago. He's not going to let her go to a dysfunctional organization. It's not going to happen. Now, the answer to the other question, I think it's most likely than not that Paige will leave Dallas. I just think that Dallas is a poor man's Chicago. It's very dysfunctional there too. And I think Paige will want to go.
So you think
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Kurt Miller is dysfunctional?
Yes,
they got a new GM.
He's a good team builder, but for putting coaches and stuff together, questionable. To tell you the truth, we all know, and this ain't speculation, Paige wanted to go to either DC or LA. That ain't speculation. I can show you newspaper articles that said that. She wanted to play for the Mystics or the LA Sparks. That's the two teams she really wanted to play for.
Yeah, I'm glad she didn't go to LA though.
So that's what I'm saying. So unless Dallas do how can I say this? A transformation.
Only because she wouldn't have played.
I was gonna say unless Dallas do a transformation. I don't think if LA would have got a number 1 pick, they would have got Plum. They would have took Paige.
Well, they didn't want Paige because they traded that.
No, but I'm saying
they trade the pick. They ended up with number 2.
With two.
Yeah.
If they would have got number 1 pick, they would have got Paige. Ain't no trading.
Yeah, they wouldn't have went with Plum. Yeah.
Plum would have went somewhere else. She wouldn't have went to LA. She probably would have went to Golden State or something. But no, what I'm saying is this: unless Dallas do a transformational from an organizational standpoint and build everything around Paige, from the coaching staff to Paige desires what you want with the organization for practice facilities and stuff like that, I see her most likely leaving.
Look, y'all, we gonna talk about this all night. I'm getting up off of here.
Yeah, we about to get up.
Y'all,
but you know what? I will say this: most of these organizations is about to rectify this whole training facility thing. So most of them gonna have, by the time Paige, I only said that to say by the time Paige becomes ready for trades or something like that, WNBA teams are gonna look much differently than they do today.
Yeah,
so,
that's
all the way
real
different.
Yeah.
You got one switch chat. You got to get the money. Get the money.
Big time.
Okay. Okay. So hold on.
And they're gonna be strong.
They're gonna be strong. Thank you, River, for the $2 super chat. Paige is going to become a Dallas legend. I can see that.
They got to build the organization around her.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did you do the sponsors?
Oh yeah, let me do that before we get up out of here. And we're getting up out of here, y'all, because y'all not gonna get. Look, it's time to go to bed.
See, I told you, Duvall ain't no good. All that talking.
Yeah, he kept it.
Hit the
It's
sponsor.
time to go to bed. Look, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button.
I got one more thing to say.
All right, and a word from our sponsors.
Underdog Fantasy is the best way to play fantasy sports. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get in on some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, win you some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick on entry, get every pick right, and win some serious cash. Use our promo code FCT and receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Now that it's football time, follow the Full Court Trio as we share our picks. Like I said, pick your player, choose your amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for the partnership with us, and thank you for using promo code FCT on Underdog Fantasy.
All right, Duval, you got 2 minutes.
I got less than that. I was gonna say, I know it ain't gonna be official yet, but we still trying to work on a fantasy league to coincide with our sponsor. And so, like I said, we still ain't got everything ironed out. But look out for that, because we're going to want to get at least 12 people total. And like I said, we're going to do $10 per person, because we want to do a first, second, and third place prize for the fantasy league for NFL football. Because like I said, the Players Club in particular, we're going to cover football stuff as well. And so that going to coincide with that. But like I said, we still trying to iron out the particulars. And we probably going to tell, because Lakeisha the one that got the email.
Shut up.
We're gonna ask people to like fill in, you know what I'm saying, send a request to her and say why you want to be a part of our fantasy league once we get everything ironed out, and then we're gonna go from there.
Yeah, we're gonna do fantasy, try to win us some money.
And guess what, y'all? Bear down, because we won that one. A last shot. Throw it in the end zone. Last point.
I want to see this same energy in the regular season.
Bear down. And guess what?
What?
And the Saints pick.
You about to get clipped.
Cut that mic. Cut that mic. Cut that mic.
You was doing good.
Okay.
Until you start effing with me on this chat.
We
about to get up out of here, y'all. Don't laugh at him, T. Camilla. Do not laugh.
3
Don't
seconds
laugh at
on
him.
the clock, chat. We won with 3 seconds on the Clizzo.
I can't wait till we play y'all. You gonna act a plum D fool.
Man.
You gonna play us with who? No one.
I'm gonna kick. No, but
this guy, man.
Wait till I text
to
honey.
36
I'm about to
players on
text
the
her
team.
right now and tell her you playing with my emotions.
This guy.
Go ahead and get us out of here.
Hey, I'm gonna reach out to you, Keisha. I'm gonna text you.
Okay.
All right, I love y'all.
Love y'all. We about to get up out of here, y'all.
Peace and hair grease.
Oh, that's what we
Thank
going
y'all
with
the ball. With us. Catch the play black, whatever we didn't. What you say?
I'm gonna put belt to Duval.
Yeah, he got the belt for Duval. Hey, whatever y'all miss, hit that playback. We out.
Peace.
Love y'all.